tuning in LFGS's grand finals. It's been a long journey, and we have finally made it. My co-host, I'll let you introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the finals. That's what it's all about.
Heck yes, this will be a. I think it's going to be a very close match. So we are going up against OMG eSports Americano versus Fusion Academy, which I need to set their logo again because I accidentally moved it. Team name, team logo. Let me do properties. Let me find it again. Oh, screenshots. Here we go. Open. Okay. Alright. Looks good. Alright. Their logo's back on. Okay. Yeah. Alright. So someone said, don't see any lobby. It's open. Mm. What's their battle net? Ah, shoot. Invite. I think Mika Winter September. No, September's your player.
It's true.
Oh. Oh, shoot. Oh, my bad. The awkward moment of I don't yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's get them in the lobby. Invitations, accept. Okay.
Like we're gonna have a very full lobby today.
Yes, we are. It is, a lot of players are gonna be here for the grand prize. Alright. Alright, so we're getting a little bit of the detail stuff sorted out. Want to make sure, we're 2 minutes in, so the stream should pop up here soon. Okay, let's see, what else am I missing? Okay, so we have, oh my gosh, am I even gonna have a lobby space? LOL.
I know it's getting claustrophobic in here.
Ugh. Alright, so we have, oh my gosh. Kaz. I know Winters. I don't have them all memorized. Ooh. Because there's like gonna be coaches as well. Yeah. Sheesh. Alright, I think I'm gonna let everyone get settled first.
A
Before I,
lot of moving parts. A lot of moving
yeah.
parts.
Okay, cool. So we have, okay. Oh, that, I love when players put like their, when they match their icons.
Little team coordination.
Yeah, team coordination, some team synergy, gives you that like team mentality. Speaking of like team stuff, oh my gosh, your teammates, they must love you as a coach because they're like, nah, we don't want our prize pool. We'll just give it to our
I
coach.
actually just got one of them sent me an Amazon package. Have you ever seen the mouse pads with the big butts?
Yes, I have. Yeah,
Yeah, one
it's
of
a bit
them sent
erotic.
me sent me
Yeah.
a Genji butt mouse pad
Ooh.
as thank you for coaching. So
Aww.
I have Genji's beautiful cheeks staring at me.
Oh, that's awesome. You know, I'm just waiting for a Juno one to come out. I'll take
That's
that
hey,
any
that's just
day.
lore accurate, you know?
Oh, yes. I mean, yes. All right, so let's see. First, okay, welcome OMG to the Rage Cage. Okay. Let's go Fusion. All right, we already have some people in here. Milky Delight says, "Let's go OMG." So already got some fans coming out, showing up. Wait, why is this? What is this old version? Oh no, never mind. It's not. Is that the old clip? Is this a live version? I'm so confused. Hang on. That's the semifinals. How do I go to? my channel. There we go. There we go. All right. All right. Okay. So I think we have everybody. So okay. If y'all wanna keep Mika, you can. She has plans for her plays. We have winter. Okay. Line up, please. OMG eSports. All right. I think I need to swap all on this one. And then I need to, oh boy. I'm gonna put you here. I know Mr. Mountain Mike is gonna be red spec only. I think this is blue spec only. She Prime is gonna be blue spec only. I think that's a coach. I believe that's a coach. Okay. Alright, alright.
The ways of running a lobby.
Yes, they are. Wait, OMG, Aaron Seam. Wow, two goated teams here. Yes. And then we got Blanky says, I hope someone plays Alari. I don't know. I've not seen much.
Not sure we're gonna be seeing any ER today.
Yeah, I've seen maybe one or unlike the poke comps. That's about it. Realistically. Okay, we have Black that says Fusion my goats. All right, so Fury. Okay, so JB.
I think Yari's been kind of a weird spot where like she's either been like hard meta or just kind of not played at all.
Mhm.
I think she fills kind of a weird niche where like he kind of plays like as like a third DPS that can kind of like support. It's you almost play like a Mercy, where like you kind of bunker down with a DPS and you got kind of like a split team going on.
Mhm.
But I think when you have when like Juno's kind of hard meta with the speed ring, it makes it very difficult to play those split comps because it's so easy to get on top of them.
Mhm.
So I think she's in a pretty bad spot in the meta because it's tough to play a comp that she wants to play
Yes.
against Juno, and I think Juno's probably the strongest support at the moment.
Yeah, I do agree. Well, and the other thing is like if your pylon placement isn't done well, then it uh I mean you're all the support is pressured on the other
Yeah,
support player.
it's also like she's kind of directly competing with like Zen in that role,
Mhm.
and
Right.
Zen if you're gonna kind of go all out poke,
Might
I
as well
think you
go
probably
Zen.
would rather have the Discord.
Yeah.
So she's in a bit of a weird spot, but
Mhm.
a fun hero to see when she's around.
Heck yeah. Okay, so
She's probably in a better
uh,
spot than Weaver.
yeah. True. Uh, okay, let's see. Let me do a brief trying to catch up. All right, so OMG gets the first map pick and we get control. Since OMG is technically the higher seed, let's see, OMG, your control map pick because it's first to four. Okay, let's see. My tummy hurts. Pray for me. Oh, says please do that ham. I swear if Winter plays Widow, that's Blanky. And then says I'll see if I can. Blanky, you're gonna be in a surprise that Winter likely playing. Oh God, most likely. All right, mod is Cody. What? Mode is Koth. Did I miss something? Oh wait, what? Mode
Moa.
mode is Koth. Mode is Koth. Question mark? Oh, I don't know. I don't see a player named Koth. I think we're okay. Okay.
Yeah, Koth is just king of the hill. I think some people call it that.
Okay,
Looks
okay.
like we're headed to Samoa.
Samoa. Ooh, that's a pretty map. Alright, we shall...
Big Samoa fan.
Oh, wait, they want Antarctic.
Never mind.
You can.
We
Oh,
are
well.
not headed to Samoa.
Yeah. I did not hit the enter button, so we good, chat. Alright. Antarctic. I think that's a worse... I don't like... I think based off of looks, I think Samoa's a better one. But let me ask if they want night or morning. Okay, chat. Yeah. So what are your predictions? I'm thinking... I think OMG is gonna win, but it's gonna be very close. Like, super close.
Well, I have not gotten to see OMG play yet, so
Okay.
I am kind of going in blind here.
Alright. I
But
would
I'm
say the
stoked to see them
reason
play.
why OMG would win is because I think they have stronger synergy, but if Fusion wins, it's because they're pulling out what they're super comfortable on. Um, mhm. Alright, so She
Antarctic,
Prime is
Peninsula, hot
ready.
take. It's my favorite control map.
Really? Why is
I'm a
that?
big fan of it. I think it's I think it's less polarizing than some of the maps. Like Lijiang Tao, all of the early control maps I feel like can be very, very polarizing. I feel like Antarctic feels kind of generally okay on all the maps. I think the inside one is probably my least favorite. You do have some tight chokes to deal with there, but like I feel like the other ones are like kind of open-ended, and there's like a decent amount
Mhm.
of ways you can approach them, which is kind of what I like in a control map. Some of them
Okay.
feel very, I don't know.
Suffocating?
Yeah, like
Okay.
trying to get through some of these chokes on Lijiang and Ilios and stuff are it's
Mhm.
just not fun. Just not fun.
Yeah. It feels maybe like a little mini 2CP sometimes.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much. You know, I feel I've control. I'm always surprised at how popular it is because
Mhm.
it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite.
Mm. I feel like maybe the popularity comes from that it's such like an OG. Waiting for players screen. Never wait. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, this is since this is the grand finals. It's a little more like trying to make sure I do things right. Okay, speaking of, let me swap the names around to OMG where OMG belongs. Oh, wait, I had that right. Okay, Fusion goes here. And this goes here. Okay, so now people know who they're staring at. Okay, so it looks like OMG is going off of a nice Baral comp.
We
Oh,
got a wrong
I'm
spec.
specking. Okay. Can't. Who's that one? So they should be on what? Red spec? Red spec. It looks correct. Okay. I think they should be. You. Okay. Yeah. Alright, we're good. Okay. W. Alright. Okay, Kaz is
I
R. Okay, everyone's R. Alright, we're gonna go back. Yes.
feel like we got the Ram Rush versus the
Yeah, versus the
Signature
ball
Fusion
dive
Academy ball
comp.
comp.
Yeah. Now, Mr. Mountain Mike is pretty good at ball, and this is what I mean by like I think if Fusion wins, it's because they're much more comfortable on. Well, ooh, did you see that tech where he grappled and went back up?
It actually doesn't use your grapple cooldown if you don't trigger Fireball.
Mm-hmm. All right, so it looks like we're just getting a little poke. People are staging. The first slam coming in from Mr. Mountain Mike, off from the back line, looping the Baptiste and just kind of harassing Syntax.
Yeah, I do think we see the healers kind of far forward here. The Brawl comp losing Bap actually really hurts. They're able to get it and sneak that out, which is kind of remove the staying power here and probably going to force a reset for LFG. I think that the key for them is going to be having good control of this high ground.
Right.
This dive comp is going to absolutely feast if they're able to maintain these angles. So this ball is going to look to kind of set up a kill zone coming out of this mega room. And if you can get the slam there while your DPS can hold the angles, it's really tough to walk through. So I think the key here for the brawl comp is rotating probably through this top window.
Yeah.
And then being able to get on to where this Sojourn and this, I mean, their Juno isn't playing that far back.
Already rolling in and getting the backline again.
And the Tracer already, they're playing a little split for this brawl comp. Yeah, I think walking on the point here, I think is complete bait. You just can't give up control of this high ground. Oh. Now your Matra's just stuck down there.
Right, Mr. Mountain Mike is picking off Syntax again on this early fight.
Split fights are where Ball just absolutely feasts. As Brawl against this, you just absolutely have to stay together. Because if you're taking a bunch of one-on-ones, this comp is literally designed to come assist individual one-on-ones. But I will say, a lot of teams not very practiced against the Ball, because it's not something you see very often, so like it can definitely take a bit of adjusting to, and you know, sometimes you see teams come out a little flat-footed against the Ball. It's just not something you're very practiced against, so we'll see if they can kind of adjust their strategy a little bit here.
Now they're taking the rotation up onto all the way up to the high ground. Hopefully the Ball can't roll through them.
Good call.
We've got some ults on board, and Jagger gets a good kill first.
The backline's really
good beat coming out.
Beat out though.
And mine's on point and for the low ground too, which is really good.
Yeah, these fights always get a little messy when Ball's involved, because they just kind of want to play super split, so it's hard to see kind of what the core wants to walk on. So even after losing a member, they're kind of just able to back up with their kind of superior mobility, and then just kind of maintain that kind of spread advantage.
Right.
And then the core from OMG just really doesn't walk on anyone.
Yeah. And then it's just to fight cleanup with. Yeah. I think so. Like, you're talking about rotations, but the thing is, like, once you make that rotation, you can't be just sitting there. And then I feel like as a tank, it's very difficult to find, okay, what target do we try to speed on? What target? Because everybody's so mobile. I mean,
it's a tough comp to play for sure. I mean, it's something that requires a lot of team coordination to be. It's almost similar to kind of like a Far Mercy, where like in theory it isn't the best comp, but because it requires so much team coordination and one little mistake can cost you so much, it's really punishing to play against, because you kind of have to make sure you're not making any little mistakes, because they're very comp is like mistake punishing the comp.
Yeah. And so Mr. Mountain Mike swaps off, and they're going the Queen comp, and it looks like Syntax is dumping that piece, and they now have a more hyper-mobile get out of jail.
Mr. Mountain Mike getting deep in this backline as well. Hindered up now though, no shout available either. That's gonna be
good block coming out. Got deflect coming out from Mika. But it's just more of a backup than anything else, especially once your tank is gone. Yeah, the Fusion Academy has to just back.
I think what we saw there was, I believe, I don't think he had shout back from shouting out of spawn.
Yeah, it is a long cooldown.
Yeah, it's a long cooldown, and sometimes you don't check that pre-fight because you're used to having it.
He gets a good first pick.
Form now committed, but he's kind of on the wrong side here. A nice knife on
him. Very good knife.
Well, that's gonna lead to a fight win here for Fusion Academy. And see how long OMG is able to stall this for a little bit.
I mean, they got about 26%, which isn't too bad. It looks like once OMG gets split, like Fusion Academy does great at picking them off.
Yeah, they seem very comfortable kind of taking the 1v1s, and they have a lot of global heroes that can kind of come assist in those, so if you're taking a 1v1 and then all of a sudden someone else is on top of you.
Yeah.
Tracer on a bit of a flank here, applying pressure on the right side, gonna give their forward just the walk in here.
We got Ramatra already using his Nemesis form for the engage in the fight. Oh, yes, Jagger's just not gonna make it.
But Mr. Mountain Mike having that healing come in, whereas the Ram gets deep and then kind of runs out of resources once his Nemesis form goes down.
It's kind of over, and I mean, good on Mr. Mountain Mike for just ignoring that and going straight to the back line.
Yeah, kind of just opting to trade the backlines here. They have more the Junos stay away from Ramatra. A nice sticky though, immediately gonna take out Kazi in this fight. That's gonna be a big opening for them. They're not
good
quite
ult coming out, great cleanse.
The Bell is gonna cleanse the kills from the other side. They will lose boss. They get the point flip. Still really weak. This is actually kind of almost committed. Still doesn't come out,
oh my
though.
gosh. Oh no. I mean, what a good. I mean,
with form up, he should be able to clean it up. Yeah, they
oh
do
yeah, very easily.
But now Fusion Academy's back first, and Jaeger's trying to stay alive. He does have the ultimate available if he chooses to commit it. Looks like he will. They're gonna refresh that armor.
Which is good. Now,
But I think committing the
B
is a
coming
mistake.
out, which, I mean, it just lets the Ram have their ult longer.
Either was really necessary.
Yeah. Almost staggering the fight.
OMG has had this cap for the whole time, so this whole kind of scrappy fight and a half, they've been taking up that percentage and now they're in the lead.
And they burned so Fusion Academy burned quite a few ults and then didn't get the value from it. As you said, OMG still had the point.
Yeah, both teams pretty low. Just the pulse bomb from Winter can be available here. How's he getting a little low? Chase this out, getting some good punches here.
Recall is forced by JT and Pulse is out, but great cleanse.
Pentag's taking care of those pulses. Good actually is gonna come in there.
Oh, and
kind of it out.
Yeah, Noya's cleaning up the back line.
Yeah. Trade out with a few punches there, but it's going to be the cap over for Fusion Academy. But honestly, OMG is really happy with that. They get to 99, they get a chance to build up to a few ults. They're going to be rolling in this fight with maybe 3 online.
Oh yeah, I mean,
like
if they
a little bit behind in that race as well.
Yeah, they totally, like, OMG can just play slow, get the Kitsune, and then rush in. They have plenty of time, as you're saying.
Yeah, Disaster would be losing one early here, Boss will be getting really low, but they're not quite able to get that finish, and now they have the Kitsune and the Pulse Bomb online.
And we have JT going on a pretty hard flank, which Genji's keep marking.
Pulse Bomb not going to find anything, misses it on the Juno. Kitsune
the rush
now.
coming out.
But the Lucio dying is going to mean no beat's going to come online later in this fight.
Right. There comes Blade.
Here. Everyone's ulting on point.
I mean, you got to
ult
last fight.
But the Blade in the Juno ult is going to deal so much damage. And that is actually going to give the point cap to Fusion Academy.
Wow.
OMG had a lot to work with, but they didn't quite get it online there.
Wow.
Very close.
That was very close. That last, yeah. What a blade. I mean, Juno honestly kind of broken.
So Juno ult is pretty good.
Oh yeah. Very nice. Alright, so it is OMG's map pick since they lost OMG. Okay. Let me swap on back over. OMG eSports. Yeah.
Hybrid.
Your hybrid map pick. Always gotta double check. Yes, it is hybrid. Okay, so we're gonna update the scoreboard. Properties, we'll do 1. Okay. Alright, I can spec Fusion this time. LOL. Please, icon. Wanna cheat. Who's this ham sandwich person? Is ham sandwiches, I'm guessing OMG?
I have no idea.
Did I do it? Right? Question mark? Hello. Okay, so man, that was a really close like last fight. Oh wait, we need red team. Wait, who's Ham's on red team? Okay. Okay. Red spec only. Okay. So I got some insider scoop, and Fusion Academy told me that they got a coach for the like last couple of weeks, or for like 3 weeks, to really hone in and do well, or like get prepared for this grand finals against OMG eSports Americano. And it reminds me a lot. So like this last fight that we saw reminds me of like Hello Kitties versus OMG, and it came down to how people used their ultimates, um, on the last fight. Because I mean, we like you said, it was just ult economy everywhere, just one person pressing Q after the other.
Yeah. I think when you see those giant alt fights a lot, especially at lower levels, it typically means the team's alt cycle isn't being properly managed. So I think when we got into that really kind of scrappy fight where both teams were kind of desperately trying to contest the point and throwing ults in, I think both teams probably over ulted a little bit, which kind of resulted on them all being on the same ult cycle, which led to
Mm,
that final fight there where I think we probably saw at least 8 ultimates come out. Whereas
yes.
normally you're trying to win a fight with, one or two ultimates, but when you spend everything in one fight, then all of a sudden all your ultimates are getting online all at the same time, and it can lead to these really big fights where where you're just kind of throwing haymakers at each other.
Mhm. Yeah. I did like how JT tried to take that hard flank and try to pull attention so their main core could walk. Uh,
Yeah, I
but
think if anything, I,
mhm.
I would like to see them play a little bit more passive and wait for that Kitsune. That's gonna be
Mhm.
a real fight-winning ultimate. It's an ultimate you really kind of want to use with your entire team, right? It's super
Yes.
good if everyone's kind of grouped together. And I think, Kiri can build that so fast. You just let your Ramatra stick his big robot butt out there and take a little bit of damage, and then all of a sudden you have it online. And when you're that close, I think it's definitely worth farming pre-fight rather
Mhm.
than waiting and then popping it mid-fight, because I think we saw as soon as they popped the Kitsune, I think they died like immediately after. So if you're able to pop
Yes.
that from a little bit more of a safe position, you might be able to get more value out of it. Because you Kiri heals through that Kitsune, he's gonna pump out so much, and you get Bell back twice as fast.
Yeah. Mhm. It's like it's good that they were able to get their alt off, but it's unfortunate that they died right after. Because
Yeah,
we definitely
even
saw a
better
few
if you're.
alts getting canceled. That last round.
Yeah, definitely. I think alt management is I think at this level, like when the teams are so even, it comes down a lot of the times to alt management. Like you got to make sure you're being disciplined with those ults. You got to make sure you're not over ulting on fights, but also make sure you're spending them fast and not holding on to them all match.
Mhm.
It definitely seems
Yeah.
like this match will be more concerned with spending too many than holding on to them.
Yeah. Yeah. The tempo of using alts is good to see. Yeah. I sometimes my team likes to joke like in scrims of like, oh, they're holding alt for Overwatch 3.
Oh yeah, they're used to those Marvel Rival ults. You hold them
Mhm.
for next round.
LOL. All right. I think we look good on the specs. Okay, and I'm gonna hit them with the R. So Fusion Academy wants defense. Do you believe that there's like really a defender's advantage, or is that just more mental?
I don't know. I've heard it both ways. I prefer to
Mhm.
defend first because I think, like, I feel like it's very apparent to me when I'm playing that if you know exactly how far you have to go, you can kind of play differently. Like sometimes it feels like if the attacking and defending teams are switched, if the attacking team didn't know that they had to make it to third point, like it almost seems like
Mm.
they wouldn't play as hard, which doesn't make any sense, like
Yeah.
logically. But sometimes it feels like knowing that like you have to get it that far to win. It's like I don't know, you put in that extra 110%. So I prefer defending first to know how far I need to get it on attack, but
Fair
I
enough.
don't know that there's solid evidence one way or the other.
Yeah. Okay.
I've had high level coaches recommend attack first, so I don't know.
Mhm.
Maybe it's a coaching philosophy thing.
Yeah, I can see that for sure.
Initiating match.
All
It'll be
right.
interesting to see. they really like.
No, Mr. Mountain Mike is not in, and
Yeah,
so
Mr.
Love
Mountain
to
Mike
Kill You
out.
2 is more of a brawl style tank. So I'm expecting like a Ram or a Rhine. Maybe even I don't think Orisa though.
Now we can see Ori's the meta at the moment.
Okay. Also, I love the goated LFGS goat that I have for you. I mean, you are a very goated caster.
Gotta be goated. We are gonna see
Okay.
the Widow on the fence here.
Widow. Okay. Left DK is doing Ram. Okay, let me swap these around. Let's swap names around really quick so the viewers aren't
Interesting
too
defense comp. I mean,
confused.
they have the meta backline, but everything else is. You haven't seen a decent amount of Genji played, but the Widow is definitely a bit atypical in this comp.
So we're gonna see Fusion Academy, not Fusion. We're gonna see OMG play your kind of meta comp with the Brig Juno. All right, I got a spec Winter F3. There we go. On this Widowmaker. Let's get a first pick off.
Interesting to see what they're able to get done with this Widow.
And it's got the Jade gun too. They're gonna love Mythic Widow.
Mythic Widow. Seems kind of poking for an advantage. They get a decent wall on. Has the burn form to get around to getting really
love
weak,
to kill
actually.
You so low.
Just holding that block. The pin is going to come through, and that'll be the finish. And all of a sudden, Fusion Academy's sent running.
Yeah.
They're going to have to give a lot of space for this. Maybe all 3 ticks. Gonna swap to near the Rhine now.
Okay.
And they catch Winter up top as well. That's gonna be a really, really fast push there for OMG.
I'm trying to find players. There we go. Alright, so they get an easy. OMG gets an easy cap. Now, part of that is also because Fusion Academy lost their tank. Now, Boss Blossom got a good pick off of the Genji.
Another 4v5, and they have that long 30 point here. They're gonna have to give up so much space. And on that Ashe Widow.
Yeah, double hit skin.
This kind of Rhine brawl comp.
I mean, maybe that's their comfort pick. I could see that.
Yes, they're giving up a lot of like brawling ability.
Yeah.
Mei Hanzo. I mean, you have the Storm Arrow to kind of shred the shield, and the Mei walls are going to be super effective. Especially even cutting off these Mei and Ashe sightlines.
I kind of want to see a bit.
Kind of have to be like a hero masterclass to make this comp work. I think. Oh, Winter getting caught out here.
Very good
Boss
pick.
Bloom on the flank. Love to kill you, pinning super deep. Kind of got baited into the pin here.
Yeah, and the Shatter comes out.
Finish him off as well.
Yeah.
That's gonna be OMG rolling into the end of the second with a lot of time in the bank.
And now we have Winter swapping off a Widow and going to Tracer, which I think is a little bit better. Tracer fits with almost any comp, but I still think when it comes to Brawl, OMG has this much stronger advantage.
It's also when you decide to swap this late, you're really losing on the ult advantage. Their DPSs on the side of OMG are starting to get to their ultimates. And now you're very far off from Fusion Academy for both of them. You have the Shatter here. We need to be big this fight to really contest it and get in.
Oh, Kaz dies early.
Beams. The Blizzard just kind of zone, but I mean that's second point cap already for OMG.
Yeah. She probably did a good job at marking the Tracer, and look at these right clicks coming from JT. Woo!
Yeah, it's Spawn hold now coming out from Jägermonster.
Yeah, I like this Mei wall is going to come out, try to stall it a little bit longer. I mean, OMG has 5 minutes on board. Crazy.
Jägermonster trapped it away. He gets counter pinned here. He's in big trouble. Doesn't manage to get out. Love to kill you will chase. Does have the Shatter available. Gonna go for the big Shatter.
Himself, but
catch the Juno. But a good Brig Rally gonna keep everyone alive for the moment. The Syntax does go down though. OMG looking like they're gonna be able to stabilize this fight despite the good rally.
Yeah. I mean, Naya doing a great job at like going after the support line. Oh my gosh, bloodthirsty.
Yeah, and now I think this Ashe is gonna feel a little bit more effective. This third point, you have these really impressive high grounds. You're able to get so much poking. It's gonna make it tough to walk in on this Rhine gun.
I like Boss Blossom trying to contest the high ground, trying to get Mika off of it.
That makes it scary to peek that.
Yes, yeah. Hanzo has a one-shot now with the.
Little scary to contest. Just one DPS ultimate on both sides here. We got the the dragon versus the bomb. We'll see how they opt to use them here. And we are on the Orisa as well. It's just a little more staying power than that Ryan. I actually really like that pick because you don't really want to brawl with the dash. You kind of want to just give her the space.
Space, so yeah, to shoot.
Oh, and
a
nice
spin
off
coming
the map
off.
there.
Yes.
You too.
Oh.
Really, really well played. Denied the pin with the gold and then was able to use the spin to get Ryan off the map. Really, really well played.
I
so
like the
Tracer's
swaps.
gonna chase down that Hanzo as well. And now look at the ult economy for Fusion Academy. They've definitely stabilized here. Gonna have 5 coming online here.
Which is great.
Yeah, we're gonna have 4 coming online here from OMG soon, so we might get one of these 8 ult fights coming up.
I'm ready for it. Find my where's my Shatter Man? There we go. My sights are locked. So Love to Key, you can cancel the Shatter if they land the Javelin just right. The Javelin's out. Spins out as well, and Fortify. I mean, clean Shatter coming here.
They can look really aggressive now. They can the Juno ult. Shatter gonna come out, gonna catch Maka from pretty far away. The pin is gonna be committed deep into the backline. Oh, Winter finds the pulse bomb behind.
That pulse bomb. Got a 3K?
Rig as well, not quite able to get boss bloom, but the elusive Javelin not gonna quite finish it either. They're able to pressure the backline as Jaeger Monster goes in deep to try and find the Shatter kill.
I like the aggression from the Shatter. It's just unfortunate that, fortunate for Fusion that Winter was able to really pop off on that pulse bomb and get an additional pick. Now we have Freeze online. I'm interested to see if they're gonna throw it on point or like try to hit the backline. Here comes out.
Trying to deny the Orisa space here. Force her to brawl inside, kind of hit the backline. They're trying to get this Lucio so weak. They are able to finish it.
And Bob is invested as well.
Jaeger Monster's so weak.
So
he's
low.
At him from all angles.
He's just getting absolutely bullied. And She Prime just for cleanup.
Online, they're not going to be able to clean up. Winter doing a really good job of making that Reinhardt spin around, taking poke from either him or the Orisa.
Now we do have Rally on board from She Prime, and I think Kaz has the Juno ult. I can see them popping at the same time. Oh, there we go. So Winter has another pulse. And sticks it real nice on JT. Very clean. So Rally's out, but She Prime's so low on that.
Yeah, Rally comes out, but immediately caught out. That's gonna force another reset.
Good job on Winter. Like finishing those kills.
Yeah, Fusion Academy, we're looking scary at the beginning, but putting up a great defense here on third.
Yeah, they've been holding for like basically 5 minutes and 15 seconds.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing how strong this kind of high ground Ashe can be. Like when you're putting in all this damage up top, it gives your Tracers so much room to work.
Right.
It's a little bit more difficult to kind of get that to work out second.
And Ryan going up on Orisa is just, it's not fun. Great spear coming out from Love to Kill You too. Yeah. Ooh, the Shatter comes out, but like,
it's a good job body blocking it with the gold.
Yeah.
Another ult down.
Oh, and then the spear into the team.
Losing Ryan here would be a disaster. They try to pop the Juno ult to keep him up. Does die. They are able to use the Juno ult to finish off the Orisa, which is going to give them a little bit of space to work with.
But they also committed the noon. And Love to Kill You was able to cancel it. I mean, I think the swap is okay. It's going to be a slow swap though.
Just get you a little bit, yeah. Not going to get back to very fast. We will get the final fight here. Dragon available.
Ooh, and She Prime, unfortunate initial pick on the fight. And
not able to touch. Love to Kill You too. Doing a good job spinning off, and no one able to get there in time.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Whoa. Okay, I liked the micro swaps that were happening from Fusion Academy. They realized, oh, this is not getting value. What can I do to like anchor down a bit more? And I mean, honestly, there was not like you noticed there wasn't much contesting of the high grounds for OMG. Like they didn't really have too many characters to really force Fusion off of high.
Yeah, it's a little awkward to try and force that height when you're playing one of these brawl tanks. You kind of have to leave it up to your DPS and supports. The Hanzo was kind of trying to do it, but wasn't able to actually convert anything. I mean, they forced each other, off of their respective high grounds plenty of times, but I don't think either of them was quite able to find that kill in the pre-fight. And then once the fight actually started, the Ashe is doing a good job of staying on that high ground and just kind of punishing anyone coming near.
Right. Well, and like Boss Blossom attempted to, but it's like when you have the Juno and Lucio to just peel for your Ashe, it's just like I can't.
Yeah. We're gonna see Winter from the
Winter.
Horse here.
Oh my gosh. Okay, they're going back to horse. I was like, I don't. I feel like if I were Jagger Monster, I would. I don't know. Ryan is so hard against a horse.
So little to swing on in this comp.
Yeah.
Patient here. Now gonna grab up the headshot.
We got a good speed in. Good speed engage.
So much space already. That's gonna get this Widow for free reign. Yeah, that'll be
gets a pick, but Kaz gets picked off. I mean, it's kind of even. Technically, and Boss Blossom gets 3. Oh my gosh.
They did a good job wrapping that.
For sure.
Now
the DPS are a little awkward positioning.
Awkwardly.
Yeah. Genji's just gonna
get out. The Genji's kind of trapped there.
Look at She Prime. You got this, She Prime.
Oh,
the Winter! No. The DPS
that's
peel.
Kind of a disaster. She Prime biting off a little bit more than they can chew, and now this Widow has a really good position here. Gonna be able to shoot down into Hotel. Good pin.
Oh.
But yeah.
But Naya's a little too aggressive on this.
They have this Juno and this Rhino. Winter taking out
Winter just again. Oh my gosh, and that's a long walk too.
Oh, but the Juno
nice on Syntax.
Team able to take them out. They're doing a good job of just staying in these fights. Keeping Syntax kind of in the back, not getting picked off early.
Right.
You have that kind of main heal and your tank up, you can win any fight. Good job playing safe. Just kind of
kill you so low.
Shatter available. Commit the beam and
the shatter gets nothing. I mean, creates space, but Syntax pops that up.
I think it was gonna get Naya, but Naya just absolutely got destroyed before it came out. That'll be 2 ults committed.
Yeah.
On the side of OMG.
Now Winter's swapping off a Widow and going onto Cass, which is nice. I can see.
A bit more of a brawl here. They are running double speed with this Lucio.
Yeah, which is why you're like, oh wow, they're creating a lot of space. But I think once they speed in, they kind of.
They don't
we have the ult invested.
Ooh. Oh, but a really nice ult.
Very nice ult. Wow.
Rick trying to bash out, but ripping it just.
Yeah, no, that's just that's it. Woo. Talk about speed. Yeah, I was just saying, I was like, sometimes it looked like originally when they were speeding onto point, they didn't really know what kind of everyone was like a free-for-all, but this one seemed very coordinated.
Yeah, I think the difference between that and Winter finding the Cass counterpart early there, taking this fight kind of early in Streets
good tempo.
Academy kind of caught OMG off guard here. We're quite ready for that fight to be coming at them so early. Now it's going to be a long walk back from 3rd.
Oh yeah, and really the only speed that they, I mean, okay, so yeah, Jagger Monster is swapping over.
Gonna be the Orisa here.
Which would be pretty good, but like again, as you're saying, the advantage is this double speed. But it looks like right now they're just kind of anchoring point. I mean, well, everyone's just holding. Oh, Boss Blossom gets good spear coming out. V comes out early, which is
engaged. Rally comes out. Blizzard committed, but it's not going to find anyone. JT did that, trying to chase down Kazi in the backline, but not going to be able to get to him with all that speed available.
Yeah. They seem to do Fusion seems to do a good job at seeing an isolated target and just absolutely double booking on them. Oh no, we have Winter, I guess. I mean, I could say the fast finger. Maybe. Oh, we got an oops in chat. Okay. Happens to the best of us.
know, you're not losing much losing castle.
Mm-hmm.
If there's one ult on this team you want to waste.
Yeah, yeah.
Good Naya up top looking for a boop
Yeah.
here. Oh,
Trying to,
almost
but
has not quite gonna get it there. You do see
with
so
double
many ults
ult
coming out
coming
of
on
the
board
point
and Noon
as
too.
well. The
Ooh.
backline gonna catch
Nice.
two as well. The Blade committed now.
Yeah.
Both teams trying to stay in their Juno ults.
And this is a hard reset for Fusion. Yeah. I mean,
the Blades have not been going as planned.
Ooh.
As they so often do with Genji.
Yeah. I mean, Genji's gonna. It's hard for them to find value because what? They have some soft counters with the Brig, with the Mei, and the Cass with stun. Like, Genji's tough against that comp.
Yeah, I think Genji players are a little used to just kind of hitting Q and wiping the team, but no longer the case. Give me a quick rotation through alley here. We're all gonna cut off first.
Okay, but love to kill you
Gold
so
low.
low.
Love to kill you so
Oh my gosh.
Back out. And now OMG is on the counter aggressive here.
Which is good.
Still so weak.
Yeah.
Not quite able to find that finish. Jaeger Monster wants the finish, gonna go in there and commit ult, and he will get the finish now. And now this will be clean up for OMG. Americano able to force everyone back.
Very clean.
Yeah, nice insistence on taking that fight, knowing that they had the resource advantage. They couldn't ever quite get Love to Kill You 2 back up to full health.
Yeah.
Just keeping that tempo up and keeping them pushed there.
And I love to see how stacked the OMG was as they were pressing forward.
Yeah, that fight does not work if you are not walking as 5. They did a good job sticking together.
So it looks like their Fusion Academy's taking this high ground. It looks like they might drop on them. They don't really have any ults for this, so I guess it's like a poke until you get ult. Ooh, Naya's so low. Yeah.
Naya's falling down. Now it's no beat available.
Yeah.
Both DPS available.
Oh, and we got Freeze invested already, and Noon coming out. Double Noon.
It's double high Noon, baby. Both teams will lose a few people, but
the advantage comes from OMG. Beats invested.
Back here, though.
Oh no, that's good.
They're kind of able to make enough space with that. I think they'll get the cap off.
They will, unless
they could touch, but
I don't think so. I think if they touch, they're gonna just stagger themselves. They should just
looking like they're just gonna opt to pull this third.
So now She Prime has Rally, which is pretty nice. But oh man, love to. I mean,
careful with this rally. Definitely getting a little over aggressive and caught out with it.
Fusion Academy has the better ult advantage too.
Yeah, a lot of ult's gonna be coming in here. This Juno ult's gonna be super scary if you let this card get close enough.
Yeah.
Because they're more than happy to kind of playing it the whole time. Both teams need the ult immediately.
Oh.
You see everything coming out once again.
Yep. I mean, this is like nail biter.
Looking like Overwatch 1 out here. What is going on? Both of us is just spinning at each other aggressively. Somehow She Prime is still alive.
I know.
Legion Monster now trying to finish off. It's a 2v2 on the cart here. Look at the
Good deflex coming out. But they're gonna have to back up just a bit. Yeah.
That is a lot of ults committed from the side of Fusion Academy. Essentially nothing to work with here, and we're going in the last fight.
Yeah.
OMG Americano still holding 2 ults here, including the Orisa ult, which is so scary in overtime.
Right, and then you have the wall to like block off some sight lines. Oh, here's Noon coming out from a good angle. Doesn't get much, but good picks coming off.
There, Love to Kill You 2 getting super weak. That's looking like OMG Americano's gonna be.
I don't think Maka's gonna be able to touch part. Yeah, Winter's gonna try to touch and.
Maka will have a last second touch here, but
there.
I don't think
Nope.
Gonna be
Got booped, got spun. Yeah.
The ball will make it, and Naya there as well. Juno there to support. But now the Blizzard coming out is gonna do a lot of space to Nile. A good boop from Jaeger Monster to boop Love to Kill You 2 into it.
Ball's just getting bullied. Winter's trying to touch.
Falling from the side of OMG.
Yeah, good target focus. Yeah. Wow. Got a 1-1.
Really tight map there. Really tight map there.
That is good stuff. Oh, the horses prevail.
Interesting ability there in that play of the game. I didn't see either of them use that one. That's weird.
Clenched. On God.
The bongo
Oh,
play the game. Rest the
hell
peace of the
yeah.
fallen.
True. Oh boy. Alright, so let's see. Fusion Academy. Okay, I'm gonna. What do we wear? Push. Your push map pick.
Headed to push.
Wow. So I understand why they swapped to horse because it's just like they have so much survivability, but we have to give props to the support line. Like Juno, I'm okay, yes, I know Brig and like Lucio, they do their part, but like Juno can keep people alive and it is
Yuna's
crazy.
healing is,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
super,
had one
super
comp
strong
game
right
with this.
now.
I had a Juno player that had 28k, and I'm like, there's no way, even if I was on speed like heals the entire time, I couldn't even, no, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
no. Juno healing is no joke for sure.
yeah,
I think a lot of people thought we would see that addressed in the mid-season patch, but
mhm,
they opted to keep her the same, so
yeah.
still a very strong source of
Okay. They want Esperanza. Alright, 1-1. And I mean, Juno's gonna get I mean, she's getting what a legendary skin collab. So I don't think they're gonna nerf her anytime
Yeah, hell,
soon.
maybe they'll buff
LOL.
her.
Yeah. Oh man. 1-1. Wow.
Yeah, I think the reason these comps are popping up is kind of entirely Juno based. Like you see these
Mm.
brawl comps popping up without the Lucio, and that
Mhm.
just was not possible without another source of speed. But now that
Yeah.
Juno's in the game, she's like playing the role of a Lucio and a flex healer, which is just
Mhm.
so strong.
Oh
And like
yeah.
having duct taping your Lucio and Baptiste together, it turns out that's a pretty good character.
Uh-huh. Alright, so Mr. Mountain Mike's going back in now. They're a ball
Definitely could
player.
see the ball coming out. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
uh-huh.
could see the ball coming out on this map.
Mm.
Push is kind of ball heaven. A lot of
Oh
megas and
shit.
good places on this map, as well as just kind of a lot of open space to work with. Teams tend to play a little more split because the bot moves nice and slow, and you gotta have one person
Mhm.
stick back on there, but you also want to take your angles, and it's kind of prime time for ball to roll around and find his marks.
Mhm. Yeah. Now we have Maka being swapped out for Moth, and so that means they're probably not gonna have the Genji player, but so I wonder what other combo that Fusion will have for. I'm presuming they are gonna go dive. All right, so we have the swaps made. Let's do R. She Prime was like, "Give me back my player." I accidentally put Mr. Mountain Bike on OMG. Oh,
Mid game trade here.
mid game trade. Yeah. So when we're talking about like micro swaps, I do think it might have been better. I feel like out of the whole composition, Fusion Academy, the Genji was probably the one that struggled the most to find the value in the like dual horse comp. Okay, my
It's
dog needs to go
weird. We're
outside, but I'm
seeing
still
Genji
listening.
played at the high levels right now,
Oh.
which I think feels weird because he doesn't seem that strong on paper. I think
Mhm.
teams are kind of trying, like, I personally didn't think Venture would fall out of the meta with the kind of small slap on the wrist they received. But it seems like teams have kind of fallen out of favor with Venture, and it seems like they're kind of going back to Genji, which is
Yeah.
definitely a little strange, but especially, I don't know, whenever I pop Blade, it seems like it's not going very
Not
well.
going very well.
But certainly
Yeah.
there are better people at using Blade than me, so.
Mhm. Well, I could see like maybe the Genji, cause how like what Juno throws the speed ring and kind of like with Diva, they can dive at the same time, and then that's where the value comes from.
Yeah,
Uh,
I
but
think you kind of want like like a sturdy DPS, whereas I think Venture, though she has the shield generation and the health bank, I think
mhm.
it's like you kind of have to use all your abilities to either go in and like secure a kill. So if you're doing that, you can't really use them defensively, which makes it a little tougher.
Yeah.
In like the Brawl v Brawl mirror, whereas Genji can be a little more slippery, can kind of escape when he needs to, has the deflect to keep him alive, and Blade in the hands of someone that can use Blade is still a pretty good ult.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure, for sure. Now we someone from the chat, Kitty Jenny said 1-1 really, and I was like yes. And then Zombie Man 2090 was like Mei is the best hit scan in the game. I mean, her right clicks 75 damage.
Those things do not play.
Mm-hmm.
You get against a good mid player, it'll feel like their hit skin.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're waiting on Fusion Academy. I might hit them with the question mark. Okay, we got the R. We just got the R. All right, R's all around.
Game
Okay.
time.
I'll make sure I have everything looking right. We'll swap over. Let me in, coach. Okay. Aaron is like game of the century. Let's go. Hype. Thank you for having the availability to cast. I think the last time you casted is also this late. You're like, oh my god, I didn't recognize it was gonna be like.
Hey,
Yeah.
for grand finals, I'll make the exception.
W.
Plus, I think last time we did this, it was on a weekday.
Oh yeah, yes, that too.
Like some random Tuesday.
Yeah. Oops. Do you get a 3-day weekend for Columbus Indigenous Day?
No, is that a 3-day
Yeah.
weekend?
Well, yeah. PSI told me that he gets, at least his company is giving him a day.
Nope.
Nope.
I wish.
Damn.
Ready for battle.
All right. Okay. As we guessed. Okay. So Moth is also a Genji player. Yeah. I was gonna say. I was like, who's gonna play the Genji? But yeah, we see it here. So Mr. Mount Mike, no surprise, is going to be on the ball, and Boss Blossom is on the cast, which I think will be good. The cast brig will be good to handle Mr. Mountain Mike.
Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
Yeah, if you were gonna put together a comp to stop ball, it'd look pretty similar to this.
Mm-hmm.
The Deep is great at being able to kind of help whoever he's catching straggling. Very flexible tank in general.
Yeah. Alright. So Mr. Mountain Mike kind of chasing the brig. Ooh, good roll through. But gets a halfway stop from She Prime.
Yeah, no, see, this is what their comp wants to do. They have the ball coming in from one side, they have the tracer coming in from the other. It's going to be syntax to kind of fully back out.
Yeah.
Now the ball's going to chase him down and will get him.
Good pick.
But the ball getting very, very weak.
Ooh,
Be careful.
like
Goes for
70
a bit of a
health.
slam. They're not going to get punished. Gonna get healed up. Now the D-Mac and Lion.
Wow, the tracking. I really like seeing Naya be able to like speed the team around and secure those kills. Very impressive. Good Lucio player.
Yeah, I think it's a little awkward because when you're in this kind of like, who do I really go on from the side of Fusion Academy?
Yeah. I mean, everyone's so hypermobile. Yeah. I guess
It's
maybe
like,
when the
pretty
ball.
like kind of decision paralysis here. Getting first checkpoint on one fight when it's really fast.
Really fast, yeah.
God, that's
8 minutes in,
well
yeah,
here.
and gets a kill too on Boss Blossom. Oh, yeah, I know. They are. This is a
little scary.
steamroll.
Great answer to this wall. Having trouble finding the kind of stuns in this place.
We got Pulse. Yeah.
Back.
Got 3 ults coming on board for Fusion Academy, but like they're winning the fight so cleanly that like they don't really need the ults.
This is where if you're OMG, you need to make sure you're kind of stabilizing here.
Yeah.
Not want to burn 5 ults this fight.
Yeah.
You'll feel desperate if you're down so much. But if you burn 5 ults this fight, like they're gonna be after this.
I
You need to
mean,
set a
I
plan
could.
pre-fight on what you're gonna use.
Yeah, I could see 5 ults being used though, because I think it's the last fight.
Oh,
Alright, Noon's getting out. Here comes Blade.
It's gonna be free from OMG. Need to make sure not to spend any more here. And yeah, they'll clean it up with 3, but that doesn't mean 0 committed. Oh no, they did commit the Juno ult from Fusion Academy.
Which, I mean, honestly, Juno gets her ult really quick with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's almost like a coalescence. Almost. So we still have Rally and Bomb, but like usually Bomb is just for remeching, typically.
Yeah, remake.
Oh no, Blade comes out. Very clean. Oh, but trying to rally, but a little too late because it's a little too low.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and gets both support line.
Rally like a transcendence or even if you get the cast off.
Yeah.
Are susceptible.
Because there's that slight delay. And Baby Diva. Are they gonna get that stagger? Oh! There we go. Just roll through on the Genji, dashes out. Okay. Mr. Mike has mines again, and Winter's been holding on to this pulse for like at least 2.5 fights now.
They don't have their tank. So kind of dangerous to play. Their Diva's so
far back, yeah.
They do not want to take this fight without your Diva. She Prime weak again.
And Winter's looking for a good pulse. Pulse comes out good. Stick. Oh, but
we'll catch one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
But they trade.
Besides, their DPS on the side of Fusion Academy.
And Naya doing a good job cleaning up the fight. Oh, they almost flew into the bombs. Did you see that? The bomb's on point. But they were able to get back mech, which is good. Very dangerous positioning. Yeah. Oh, but they don't want to get they don't want demech. Oh, they're gonna get demech here. Yeah.
Disastrous.
Yeah. And it is a tournament, so they can stagger.
Yeah, now that she's away from the cart, you're more than happy to leave her out of mech. She Prime falling weak again. Yeah, they just don't have an answer to this split comp. They're getting split themselves.
Oh yeah.
But not. They kind of better at a comp disadvantage for that.
Now, Boss Blossom has Noon. Let's see if I can find them. F8, there we go. There's a little bit of breathing room right now. It just kind of seems a bit messy. Now Noon comes out, which is great. Doesn't get anything, but does create space. Both Juno ults invested. Ooh, clean kill. Yeah.
Some slashes in. Finishes with plenty of damage. We'll turn this bot around once again, but they have pushed it 0 meters.
Is it 0? Oh, it is technically 0. Dang. Yeah. Oh, it's a grueling mental fight.
Especially because they're probably not gonna. They're gonna have to take another fight before they're able to reset spawns. Getting them into this high ground really tough.
She Prime has their rally. Let's see if they can get a little more value than last time. But Moth gets 2 already on this fight. Yeah, it's just a 4K right there. Oh, we got some good emoting after that kill.
One of those comps where it's like, okay, what's the issue? But it's really just everything combined. Like it's the ball play disrupting everything, but then it's the good Tracer and Genji play to come in and follow that up, the aggressive support play to enable it all.
Right.
Like it's hard to shut down just one thing to shut down a comp like this. There's so many moving parts.
Yeah, so many moving parts. Yeah, we got bomb invested in. And it gets 2. Oh my gosh, that is beautifully done. Yeah. No one I call those metal rank bombs.
Yeah. Yeah, typically you reserve that for remake. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Yep.
And you will certainly take a fight when off bomb.
Got a compliment coming in from Kaz. A nice bomb. Well, good to see. So that's like almost 2 fights won. Oh, PSI says unlucky on not having the weekend, 3-day weekend. All right. Ooh. So Mr. Mountain Mike's low, they're disengaging, which is good. And then
see if they're able to get this checkpoint here. Academy not wanting to let it happen.
Yeah.
Mr. Mountain Mike can slam on the backline. She Prime weak. Gonna get the rally
coming out, forcing the ball out too, which is good.
bash in, but now they're
Well,
both
both
are on top of each other. A lot of colors on your screen.
Yeah, but keeping good tempo.
Card as well.
Wow.
They're kind of doing a good job rotating with their Juno ult. You have to give the card a little bit. You gotta maneuver around these lines to go back and contest it, but looks like they will win the fight off.
Ooh, the Genji is so low. And Jagger isn't able to secure the kill, but like, oh, but they found them. Wow, that is good tracking right there. And Bomb is back online.
Are gonna be able to get checkpoint here, so that'll... Mr. Mountain might come in. They do pulse him up. He is very, very weak now. See if the Chaser can finish him down. Yeah, what the hell does she Prime does. Their D.Va's kind of just denying the space over at Mega side.
Yeah, doing
Now
a great job at
This
holding
could be
4.
their push of the game. Almost 8 minutes in. Gonna be a long road ahead of them if they want to win this round.
I mean, and it is winnable. It's gonna be a rough winnable, but winnable. Oh, when you get the good.
Sticking awesome, I think. Slam gonna come in, not finding much, but Syntax already weak. Mike sees it, wants to engage on it.
And Naya found a good pick off of She Prime.
Looking to swing on Syntax.
Just on speed constantly. LSing the bomb, smart. But the fight's lost here, and D.Va gets out of mech, and there's only like a minute left. Yeah, they're gonna stack it. Oh, okay.
I think they just want to go ahead and get these forward spawns here. Yeah, you want to hold that mech ideally.
But they're almost matching because so with JT they have their blade on board. Too low. Deflex already committed. There you go. Ooh, loses track of the Lucio.
Super weak as well. Maya gonna fall. Winter now being chased down as well. Mr. Mountain Mike probably gonna be okay. As bolts.
Oh yeah.
To be.
Ball knows they're all the health pack. Yeah. Good minds, and there's only 3 seconds left, and oh, got 2 kills already. Brig is the only one who touched.
Yeah, they won that fight, but now all of a sudden they're still back in their spawn. Fusion Academy doing a good job at not letting them in.
Oh, and She Prime, yeah.
Well, close to that rally, that's a heartbreaker. So I have the Juno ult on card here, but it's not quite gonna be enough.
Winter has the pulse coming out for this fight too. Pulse committed, but it's stuck on the tank. Gets the D-mech out.
But yeah, that Juno ult's gonna keep up everyone nice and healthy on card.
Yeah. And that's
yeah, they just do not have an answer for this ball combo, it looks like.
Ooh, they tried to mirror, like I think the only difference really is not having the Lucio or the ball, but like I think Brig is really important to mark. Especially with the dives that are coming off. Wow. I mean, if I were OMG, I would also be like, ugh, God, I don't know what to go on. I mean, I think Jagger did a good job at looking at squishies for the most part and like marking the ball when need be, but like trusting that their support line and cast are gonna kind of keep them at bay.
Yeah, honestly, as a tank, you can't spend too much time chasing that ball. Like, you just gotta acknowledge that's kind of not your job. You can help people survive the dives when available, but also you need to be able to just kind of keep the backline from helping him out, denying additional pressure where you can, and trust that your team's able to deal with it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, so now let's see. Bio break anyone. That was 3 maps. And then let's see. So OMG gets to do the next map pick. What are we looking at? We're looking at Escort. I have more hours on junk. Okay. Alright, so they want a bio break. We'll come back. Let's see. 11:17. We'll be back. And let's see, OMG eSports Americano, your escort map pick. Okay, so while we are bio breaking, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I think you make an excellent point on you don't see much ball in the middle rank, so it's really hard for teams to like do well against it because you don't get that actual practice unless you just ask a team to, and like you said, most teams just don't play ball.
Yeah, ball is a bit of a specialist here. It seems like teams either like only play ball or never play ball.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Oh yeah.
pretty rare to have a tank that just kind of has ball in their tank pool.
Mm-hmm. Noah's Ark plays ball, and but said I don't want to subject the team to a ball only team.
Yeah, it's typically he's just not like you kind of have to build your comp around ball.
Uh-huh.
So if ball isn't your best tank, I think it's a little weird for teams to kind of opt to pick ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. My pets are back in. Oh, there you go, boy. All right. So, okay, if this was Warrior Cats going up against the Fusion County ball count, correct. Oh, yeah, we got some. Yeah, so if this was like your team for Warrior Cats, how would you coach them through? Or is it just one of those like, we just go next. GG go next.
I think depending on hero pools,
Mm-hmm.
I think you could try and whip out the Sombra. Barring that, I think you can try and play more of a bunker comp, like a comp that just really wants to walk together. You can do like Cass, May, Brig, I
Mm-hmm.
don't know, Bat, Orisa,
Okay.
like a team that just kind of has staying power and wants to roll around.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you half commit to like recreating this kind of similar comp, it kind of
Mm-hmm.
just leaves you in no man's land because like you aren't gonna beat the team that's kind of dedicated to this one comp at their own game, right?
Yeah.
You kind of want to force them out of their comfort zone or move yourself into your own. Whereas
Okay.
like you don't try and match their comp. Either try to counter comp it or play something you're comfortable on and then play the matchup. Because if you
Okay.
if you try to kind of like be like, oh, it's working for them, or it's like, yeah, but like this is their comp. Like this is what
Yeah.
they want to be on. If you're not comfortable on that comp, I don't think trying to mirror it or mirror something similar to it is the answer.
Right, because that'll just put you even more at a disadvantage. Because now,
Yeah,
because it requires so much team synergy, but if you're not familiar with it, then
especially in
you're
this.
more focused on like the mechanical parts of it, that then you lose out on the team synergy.
Yeah, a
hmm
ball comp definitely isn't something you can just kind of throw your team on without practicing.
Yeah. Mm. I do like I like the sounds of Orisa though, because one you get to I mean you have the fortify so you don't get knocked back. You have the spear, you have the spin. So there's a lot
Yeah,
of
risk
like.
can definitely
hmm
provide a lot of disruption. One other thing is like your backline a lot of the times ends up just kind of staring at each other as ball comes in, right? Like you gotta you
Mm,
gotta make sure they're staying up. And
you're right.
Orisa kind of has that feel where it's like, okay, Orisa, I'll see you in 5 minutes, but I know you'll still be alive. She has
Yeah.
so
Uh-huh.
many defensive cooldowns where it's like you can kind of leave her alone as a healer for a little bit and know that you're gonna come back and she'll still be
And
alive
still
and you'll
be
still be in
alive.
the fight if you take your eyes off her for a little bit.
Yeah.
Which I think having that against a ball comp can be really nice.
Mhm. Agreed. And you mentioned the BAP. Did you also say May? Because I could see like it's almost like a heart. It's like a brawl comp essentially,
Yeah,
right? You just anchor
it's
on
it's kind
Kevin.
of like the idea is that you basically have no one that they can catch out really easily, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
Cass um you have the roll for some damage denial, but you also have the stun and the bigger health pool, and you want to be playing close anyway. May you have the block, you have the slow for the ball coming in.
Mm-hmm.
So you just kind of roll around as this death ball where it's kind of hard to pick people off. But the thing about it is you still need to be able to make it to people, right? Because even if you're this death ball in the middle of kind of empty space, it's still not going to go very well. So like it's not an easy counter comp to play.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
You just keep throwing more stuns at ball. Eventually
Mhm.
something will
True.
work, right?
Mhm. More stuns. Yeah, I like that idea. And I like how Overwatch is like, oh yeah, we're trying to reduce the amount of stuns and knockbacks, and here they're just completely doing the opposite. Which, okay, I don't know anything about the new hero, so we're waiting for OMG to pick the escort map. So I haven't read too much lore about it, but we got a teaser, and they said it's a tank for. It won't be for
Yes.
season 13. It'll be for season 14.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think there's been some old design documents. They had like mock-ups of all the characters like before Overwatch even came out, and they
Mhm.
had like some abilities noted, but they also have like heroes, that are in the game, like Genji and Hanzo and stuff. And not all the abilities are exactly one to one, so I think we're still kind of waiting on hearing
Mhm.
exactly what they are.
Gotcha. Okay.
I am very excited though.
Yeah.
I'm always looking forward to a new tank.
Me too. I mean, I am, and also I have swapped over to support. I have two. I mean, I can look myself instead of having to guess. Because I used to be a hardcore tank player, and I have 2,013 hours on tank, and only recently have I just dabbled into to support, but it's cool to see a new tank show up, and maybe that'll get me back on to tank. I do play like the dive and poke for Izanami, but other than that, when I go into comp, I'm like, nah. I tried tank one time, I'm like, nope, I'm done. So I'm hoping maybe with this new tank for season 14, it'll like revitalize, because I heard that role is like pretty rough. They're a rare breed who actually
Yeah.
wanna stick to it.
Brave enough to play comp.
Mhm.
My salute to you. It's
Thank you.
it's a journey. I
Yeah.
still I still like tank, but yeah, especially if you're solo Q tanking, man, it can be hard
Yeah, I've found that like having a good duo makes your life so much
for sure.
happier and more enjoyable. And even if you're losing, you're like, okay, at least I have someone to vent with. But I feel like any all the other roles you can just solo game in comp, and it's not as frustrating as like tank, where it's like, ah, dang it. uh,
Yeah, tank, I think you feel kind of like all the burden. It feels like every loss is
mhm.
kind of your fault.
Yeah.
I think as the leader of the team, it weighs on you a little bit more than if
Mhm.
you're kind of queuing with any other role.
Right. Yeah. So there's a lot of deliberation, sorry. Oh, that's good. They want Havana. Alright. Fusion Academy. Attack or defense. Alright, we lost a player. W. Mr. Mountain Mike. It's nice knowing you. GG's. I'm sure they might be restarting their computer. Havana. This is a sniper map. Got DDoXed. DC'd, sorry. Havana, escort. Right, morning or night. Havana's pretty. I expect winter on the Widow. I expect Hanzo or an Ash as well. I think Juno's a bit harder. Someone said they wanted to see Alari tonight. Alari's probably the map that you're gonna see.
Yeah, if you were gonna see it on this, could be the map.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. First pause for Fusion Academy for the. Okay, we're waiting for Mr. Mountain Mike. Also, Naya's representing Dallas, taking out the. I mean, they're not representing the other. I don't know. The fusion logo. Okay, well, looks like Mr. Mountain Mike could not make it. They tried logging on and it didn't work. Put me in. Love in, please. Okay. Love. Let's see. Did fusion say attack or defense? They did not. Let's see. Fusion Academy. Defense or attack. Alright. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. OMG also has a lever or a DC. They want attack. Alright. We'll swap everybody. Control AX. Control V. So we already lost somebody from. Oh man. The games are getting too tough, I guess. Causing computers to crash.
They can't handle the power of the finals.
Academy. Okay. Oh, looks like. Okay. They want. Okay, how do you pronounce? You said Mika? Or. I like the way you pronounced Mika's name? Or how'd you say it?
Who?
Maka?
Maka.
Maka. Okay. Oh, okay. Nice. I mean moth. What?
You know, it's all a guessing
Yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah. It's a guessing game. It's one of those. Okay, if I say it with confidence, then no one will know. Something like that. Oh shit. I mean shoot. All right, need to put them as neutral spec. Let me. Okay, I have to remember. Okay, so that's. Oh, red spec, I believe. This one's blue spec, red spec. Let me ask. Does this look correct? Alright. The pressures of being a lobby host. Oh, where am I? Tournament. M is the coach for rebranded. So so M is like, where am I? They're in a tournament. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna hit them with the R now that everyone is, I think, where they should be. I believe so. Yes. Fusion Academy. Wait. LOL. Okay, M says, good luck, Fusion Academy. Dang, see what the bias is at. Okay, so She Prime says that they're ready. So Fusion, so that's yeah. OMG is ready. Coach for. Okay, we have R's all around.
We're getting there.
Alright, thank you, chat, for hanging in there. I know we lost some spectators. It was kind of a longer pause than normal. Oh wait, we have a wait. We had a DC issue, and now we can't actually go into lobby yet. Oh wait, they said wait. Okay. Okay, R. All right. Oh, so we have a Macro Hoops 23 wrote W Pulse Bomb. Agreed. There were some really good W alts here. Okay, now we have ours. All right, we are going into the lobby. Here we go. Swapping over. Let me gotta move the names. Okay, so we have an instant lock on Ana for Kaz. Now, like I said, I'm predicting to see Hanzo's. Loved the comment on the way out. True. And yeah, the Widows, Hanzo's, and Ashes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Uh-huh.
This will be the last tournament played on the old Havana.
Ready for battle.
Good riddance.
Oh wait, yeah, because they did some updates, right? Yeah, for season 13. Map
Looks like this
redos.
map definitely seemed a little less dramatic than the others, but
Yeah.
it definitely reworked a little bit.
Mhm.
I'm excited to
Yeah.
see if it plays a little better.
Mhm.
Looks like we'll have the
Yeah. Ooh, we
very
have the
very
Rissa comp coming out from OMG. I mean, they're probably like, oh my gosh, are we gonna have to deal with another ball player? Oh.
yeah, Fusion Academy sticking with like
5,
very
4,
traditional poke comp
3,
here.
Yes.
1.
I'm excited to
Attackers
see some.
incoming.
See how this Pharah fares
Yeah.
against Widowmaker. Definitely a scary matchup there. Winter looking for this first grapple shot, but no,
Mhm.
close. They're opting to just kind of give up this first little area, it seems.
Yeah. I mean, well, and the thing with like a poke comp is you gotta like, you can't give them the space to poke.
Giving
So
this really is
OMG
definitely
just has to. Ooh,
hard.
fantastic first pick. Mm. You really can't hard peek. Ooh, another one.
Winter getting
Yeah.
fancy with it on this high ground. Yeah,
Mhm.
I think giving up that much space early, it's so hard to play against the Widow without a Widow of your own, but
Yes.
at the same time, you kind of gotta make do and still hold that front angle, because giving up that much space just
Oh my god.
makes the Widow even better than she already is on this map.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had coaches tell me that if you're going up against a poke comp like this, you can't be scared. You just have to hold W into them because the longer the sightlines you give them, the more you're playing into their game.
No one can hide from my
Yep,
sight.
exactly correct. You really, it's hard to play into their angle in the first spot, but if you don't contest the first angle, the second one's gonna be even better.
Right.
Now saying that, you should not contest sites.
Yeah, no. Let that like
Yeah.
15 seconds or whatever it is out. Yeah. Not gonna lie, I'm hard locking on Winter because it's just when you see a good Widow, it is fun to watch and also very frustrating to be the
It's not happening to you.
Okay, so Boss Blossom's going to contest. I like this, yeah. Widow v Widow. That's what they need. I see why they went the Sombra. It's gonna be difficult.
Like, gonna see the Widow off here.
Oh, the grapple shot. Flux is already out. Lamp is invested, which is good. Tries to save the team. Good usage. Oh! But Window's invested, and yeah, that's just not gonna get the value here.
Not gonna quite do it.
Well, and when you're in that small room, Sig gets a lot of value because his spheres just like blow up in your face.
Winter getting the better of
The Widow duo.
Barrier initialized.
So it looks like we have the matchup on the Widow v Widow.
on him though.
Or a Sig v Sig.
See
Oh,
what
and
it
JT does get Winter, but gets picked afterwards.
Yeah, honestly, I really don't like picking this map if you don't have a confident Widow player.
Right.
I think now at this point, honestly, I would try to swap to something more divey if you're not going to be able to effectively contest the Widow's poke matchup is really hard.
Yeah, and Love to Kill You too is just playing super aggro. I mean, they're like in the face of the other Sig, just not afraid. And Flux is on board, and we also have the EMP as well.
Sights up. You cannot peek this. If you're possible, you can't peek the sights.
Ooh, the EMP comes out, but like everybody else is dead, so. Ooh. And She Prime is. Oh no, She Prime's gonna stagger themselves. Oh, Love to Kill You sees them. Oh. Yeah. That's
method in this madness.
I think they should have rotated into spawn instead of trying to rotate to cover.
Yeah, sometimes those panic rotations will make you pay a bit.
Now Winter is getting. I mean, JT's doing their good job. Trank is invested, maybe a little early, but they're being pressured.
Weak, but the Juno now gonna keep everyone nice and healthy on this card. The team's kind of weirdly split up here.
Good Juno ult.
You two now trying to escape, but the rock from Yinmon's there, and this would be a stabilization now a bit. See,
That's good.
maybe with a more stable start, if Boss Bloom's able to kind of make their mark in this Widow fight.
Yeah. No, I've heard it's kind of
shot
good
and
grapple
hit.
shot. Nice.
That'll be them.
That's a good confidence booster.
Yeah, you gotta have faith in yourself in these Widow matchups. Can't be scared of them at all.
Yeah. Okay, now we have a Zarya swap, which is interesting. I think it's a little harder against Sigma. Good flux coming out.
Great flux. I do see the Zarya coming out here for you two, which feels strange.
Yeah, Zarya, it's a bit difficult to run Zarya into a Sig.
Or with that,
Yeah.
the team is still kind of on this full poke.
Evidence suggests a sniper.
It's gonna be kind of hard to farm up any charge on this. Another grapple shot gonna come out.
Ooh, another ball. Good job.
100% accuracy when they use their grapple.
Yeah.
Collapsing the
Really nice back-to-back grapple shots here.
No, Bubble's already invested. They're gonna probably force a second bubble, and then Left to Kill You is kind of out of position. Yeah, great window coming out. I mean,
For third time, not gonna hit.
yeah.
The window coming out.
Yeah, both windows coming out.
Nice
Ooh,
headshot from
good
Bob.
pick.
The Hanzo here are gonna catch him. That'll give Winter some more free reign over the battlefield.
Oh, Love to Kill You as a. Oh, Winter's in the back line.
Winter somehow ended up
I
on the
know,
enemy
but-
high ground.
Hey, I mean, that's one way to contest it.
You know,
But
that's-
JT did a good job at humbling them and forcing Winter back to spawn.
Yeah, Maka did a good job keeping the Sonic arrow up there. This is where the Widow wants to play, and if you can give your Widow an advantage in this matchup, they will absolutely take it.
Right.
Sight
Ooh,
coming out from Winter, gonna make this
great.
weak.
Great
Naya trying to
CC
contest
out.
that Widow.
Mhm.
It gets the bubble as well to
Oh.
contest.
Right.
Is actually gonna be able to find the
Oh,
finish.
we got the yeah.
Win back one more.
Ooh, Naya like 17 health,
For
but
it? No, they are
no,
able
they
to get
do
up.
not. Grab is invested, speeds in.
Juno gonna be trying to be committed to keep everyone alive, and it will work. The Juno out.
But JT does a good job at following up. Lucy almost dies.
Yeah, and
Yeah, oh,
Lucio got real close.
She
there.
Prime hears somebody. They're looking for. Oh, clean pick from Winter.
And
Oh, this
where
is
the Widows
dangerous.
fight really
Oh, they're-
mad. But Syntac finding Winter early. Alan Earth.
Yeah. Good job on the supports. I mean, Venus is a bit difficult going into.
Massive pick. That gives Boss Bloom just kind of free reign to pick that. They do send Naya up here to contest a little bit.
Right.
But with that position, it's going to be tough to fully contest this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's doing a good job of playing this high ground for now. Naya now.
Yo, yeah, but good job on She Prime for the peeling.
Both Widows
the-
just trying to do on
Oh,
this high ground.
and
Boss
Boss
Bloom is going to
Blossom.
find the better of it.
Yeah.
Lights now pop. A little bit of the ego here. You already know where they are. We'll take it.
Oh,
Map getting
has,
really huge.
yeah. Lives
Kazi,
with
he's
like
not even
1 health
gonna
though.
absolute massive kill. She Prime has the window available. Gonna opt to hold it for next round.
Recall is forced. Beat is in.
Committed.
Trying to keep the fight in a little longer.
Both Widows now switched over onto the Tracers here.
Yeah, for that stall, which makes sense. I mean, Naya's holding it down, but they are going to die on point. And Recall is forced. Winter's trying to touch. And
And yeah,
wow.
it's like look how we saw that round turn around as soon as they swapped to contest this Widow.
Yeah.
I think going up against that, you just gotta know, like, even if you don't feel the most confident, you gotta roll your DPS out and say like, hey, you got this, and you know, just really give them the faith to kind of take this.
Yes. Yeah. PSI says, but if I talk with confidence, will believe anything I say. So I guess it's one of those. You gotta, yeah, just as you said, believe in yourself, and that was really good to see. So I've been told that when it comes to poke comps, like this, the tank is just there to try to live as long as possible to let their DPS just frag out.
Ready for battle.
Yep, exactly. You kind of are just making space, hoping that your Widow can, you know, when your Widow wins the battle, you're kind of fighting this 4v4 until the Widows are kind of able to take care of each other. But then as soon as that, the whole battlefield kind of opens up.
Yeah. Now we do see the Ashe, yeah, but no Alari. So I also think I don't think Alari is really like the comfort picks of either teams.
Yari also these sightlines are almost too long for a Yari.
Mm,
Like, she doesn't. You really can't contest the Widow here. It's almost like playing Ashe into a Widow.
oh, I see.
Opts to
I don't know, but yeah, they fought back.
they
They
gotta
fought
be
back.
baited for a second. They were just sonicking to see if they were gonna close
Yeah.
hold.
I mean, genius.
Actuating the barrier.
Gotta maximize your abilities.
They're going for the grapple shot.
Good job on the teams pinging where the Widow's at. I mean, it really helps Widow plays. Ooh, and Winter gets the first pick off of She Prime. Breaking shield. Ooh, Winter gets both supports players on OMG.
Yeah, honestly, love to kill you too. Honestly, putting in work this fight. I think a mistake you see a lot of Sigmas play is like, honestly, when you're in these Widow v Widow plays, your shield is no longer for you. It is almost exclusively for your Widow, and you want to be able to shield off the enemy Widow without catching the rest of their team. Oh wait, they spot each other on the flank. Boss flank
Oh, they got
prediction!
humbled. Absolute. Nice
Wow, that
job.
was a smart play. I
Yeah.
would not have expected that. Very, very well played from Boss Bloom
Barrier is
there.
splintering.
And that's going to give them so much space here. He's got his eye on this Lucio now. Gonna get a Lucio body shot here.
No, JT swaps over off the Sombring matches with the Ashe play.
Widow now out on the left side. Nice headshot.
Jagger gets a good pick.
as well.
And then you just aggress here.
Here's the
Try
Widow
to-
above them.
I see, I see.
Just what I need.
Oh, good job, JT.
But yeah, in these Widow v Widow matchups, a lot of Sigs end up using the shield kind of for the team, and that Sig shield,
Back in
especially in
action.
Overwatch 2, it doesn't last that long anymore, right? It's only 700 health, it goes down pretty quick. But if you're
Right.
able to use it to kind of completely deny Widow angle, it's so valuable.
Yeah. Agreed. And it's the balance of like trying to make sure your shield doesn't break, because the recharge is actually pretty long. Ooh, and great grapple. I mean,
Shot up on the boiler.
Boss Blossom was kind of out in the open, just standing there. And oh, JT gets the pick, but Kaz follows up, gets the revenge kill.
Barrier unsuccessful.
His best pirate impression.
Now we have Flex on board for both tanks. I'm interested to see who will pop it first, or if someone will maybe save their rock to try to cancel.
Do have sights online.
The barrier appears.
Those sights available. Boss Bloom is now scared to make any moves. Very, very careful.
Ooh, does the sleep come out? Oh,
Your knows where he is now.
oh yes he does.
But Boss Bloom's still able to get him despite the sights being up. Winter missed the one shot he had available for it. Boss Bloom made him pay. And a pick out of the Widow's.
Widow's good.
Well. Love to kill you too, getting really weak.
Right, and now Kaz has to rotate out. And look, the Killus kind of by themselves. We also have Bob on board. I mean,
See much
good ults
here.
coming out. Woo. Oh, Naya trying to, but I think yeah, a little too aggressive.
The Widow duel. Winter opting to go Genji.
Oh, does that mean Boss Blossom's a better Widow? I would say yes.
Yeah.
Right?
What Boss Blossom can do now, almost uncontested here.
And both Bobs are out on. Both of them staring at each other.
Like Blossom needs to get out. And the Genji now chasing down the Widow in the back line.
Oh,
Really nice anti-nade coming out there from RG.
yeah, and this is just OMG just needs to reset here.
You're gonna switch the Widow player.
Interesting.
JT did that now on the Widow, and Boss Bloom now on the Ashe.
Alright, so she
interesting
prime,
swap.
yeah, she prime has the window. I wonder where they're gonna place that. 'Cause if they can force people off of high ground, that'd be really good. So we'll see if they'll pop their ult this team fight.
Yeah, Winter looking to play pretty aggressive on this Genji. Immediately finding boss bloom and getting the finish.
Getting
Or
the
able
pick
to
off
get
too.
there in time.
I kind of wish Jagger would rotate on that high ground.
Get to the backline. Yeah, this is just too slow from OMG. A little
Yeah.
indecisive here. Need to
Yeah.
just go ahead and pick an area and rotate to it.
Pick a
Kinda got
target.
caught.
Yeah.
Just being a little.
Ooh, Jagger's so low, and they're re-engaging too. Very spicy. But yeah, they just seem to be rotating main, and Fusion Academy just gets to shoot for free off of the high ground, just like fish in a barrel.
Yeah. Need to decisively rotate. I think probably right side from Vector POV.
We still have window from She Prime. And Nano's invested with the blade.
Actually disastrous.
And here comes Blade, gets a really good pick. Yeah. Flux is invested, but like it's not gonna get much, and Jagger's just gonna die here.
They're almost making the play there, but JT did that, able to shut that down.
Great Juno ult to keep here.
Look at this initial four-way.
Flux is invested, Rock's in, and ooh, Lamp is sent out.
The barrier cannot withstand much more.
Good Rock.
OMG really struggling to get a foothold here.
Yeah.
Now he's gonna walk in a little bit.
I do like the Pharah pick, though. I think the Pharah is good. It's a bit harder in this like indoor building, especially when you're going up against an Ashe. But they're able to make some. I mean, like OMG was able to make some space. I am hoping they'll try to secure more of the high ground now.
Eat
Take
Bob
a breather.
available here. But
She Prime still has window. There we go.
Yeah, this is really nice position here.
Yeah.
Good,
Good beat coming out.
They're gonna force the window. Bob now locked down on the cart, gonna deny where that Pharah can play. And we're doing a good job of rotating the Sig up too there. JT did that, able to rotate out though, but Syntax distracted, needs to make sure they're keeping their tank up.
And Winter's back on the Widow. It gets picked out. Good job, Syntax.
On the side of OMG.
Ooh.
Have a good sight line on just about everybody, and looking like they're gonna be able to walk this.
Bob gets the value. Anna, I don't know if Anna's gonna drop or just run away.
Yeah, Anna.
I would probably run.
Take her fight. Just go ahead and head out. Let's see if we get back to the winter, the Widow duel here.
Yeah, the Widow duel. Yeah.
Boss Bloom is gonna go swap.
Yeah. Oh, yep. And they do, as you said.
We are back
Yep.
to the Widow duel.
And you've got an Echo now. I like an
I got a
Echo
little
pick.
tired on second point, but we're back in it for third. Grapple shot gonna come out. Not gonna find anything.
It's still very winnable. I mean, they have a minute left, but I mean, you get a few good picks and you're good to go. Yeah. Oh, but Jagger gets picked, and then JT, and Lamp's already invested here. It's probably a. Ooh.
Winter with a nice grapple shot, finished off by Love to Kill You too.
Right. Yeah. This is a soft reset. You still have plenty of time. I mean, they have 30 seconds. OMG.
Yeah, last push territory here. They do have the Flux and the Juno to work with.
Which both teams have it as. Well, I guess Cat has a Nano.
Most sites though, and that's gonna be scary. Mako getting the early pick on the
Takeoff.
Maybe spelled disaster. Love to Kill You too, able to find him.
Ooh, good Lamp invested.
Flux.
Yeah.
Lamp, and then the Juno gonna keep the Sig up.
Yeah.
Will allow him to
Good
get
Flux
his
coming
ult
up on the
off. He's
Ana.
good. It finds 3 dodges leap as well.
The Ana's so low.
They do
Yeah,
have
but
to nano the Sig to kind of hold this frontline presence, and he's able to
Hug
find
is one.
2 off of it.
Ooh. And Ashe is down on main.
On the finish now, but it's like they just they have the staying power on this card. They don't have any
They
support.
do,
available
but
with them.
man,
It's
Winter's just getting picks after picks. Oh, so close.
yeah, really nice effort there, but not quite able to
yeah.
convert that.
Oh, that was so close.
Fusion Academy up 3-1, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, okay, so Winter swapping back. Oh, good job, Boss Blossom. Swapping back to the Widow and then just having kind of that free high ground on the castle by coast.
And that third point Widow is so hard to contest.
Yeah. And I think JT did their best to try to do that with the Echo. But it's really hard with Echo going against the Widow and the Ashe. Yeah. Wow. Oh man. All right. Let's see. OMG eSports Americano. Your what is it? Flashpoint. Map pick. Okay. That's some good widows. I look like that in my quick play games. Where I'm a mid-silver DPS player. That's the only time Okay, they want new junk already.
Junk City.
We'll make this red spec. Settings. None. New junk. Okay. Let's hit them with the R question mark. Yeah, it's really fun to see competent widows face each other, and I think Winter got humbled a few times. OMG, are we chilling? Do we need to talk? Aw, so Fury is their coach. I don't think so. Yeah, that was really close. I mean, yeah. Ugh. Winter just got those last few good picks coming off, and I think, like you said, it's kind of up to the Sig to force the shield in their face to just even like reposition.
Yeah, the whole match kind of warps around that Mudo matchup. That's where you see the Hanzo a lot. The Sonic Arrow, like, giving your Widow less places to check or information about where the other Widow is so valuable.
Mm-hmm. Red spec only. Fury getting some good advice. Deep breath, keep pushing. Indeed. PSI says that was the quote that almost got stuck earlier. Ah, okay. PSI writes, Boss should just change their name at this point. LOL. And then we got a Aaron Hype from 2003. Ooh, Wheeze gets to come in. All right, cool. So Wheeze in for Kaz. And then Moth. Okay. Looks like the whole roster gets to play. There's a rule, like if you're not playing in the finals, you don't get the prize pool.
Spread the
Yeah,
love.
yeah, Wheeze was like really devastated because like, oh, I have to work now. And it looks like this fight's lasting long enough. Okay, well, it looks like we got the swaps put in. We'll hit them with the R. Yeah. You know, I should probably, like, if I haven't sent... Nah, I'm gonna force people to add me if they want to. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot the peeps. So what are you expecting here? So like OMG, they were playing a lot of like Mauga early on, but I don't know if that was also just partly because the teams were a little bit easier
New Junk
that they were going
is
up against.
interesting. Let's see. So why would I pick New Junk over
Mm-hmm.
not Runasapi? What was the other one called?
Okay.
I'm just completely blanking. I think this map is a little bit pokier. Some of the points have some pretty like strong high grounds that can need contesting.
Mm-hmm.
I think overall it's not that much different than the other Flashpoint maps, so it could just
Mm,
be which one you've played on and practiced more. I don't think there's like that much of a difference between the comps you'd play on each map. I know most
okay.
of the teams I've played on and coached certainly haven't, but I think you can if you wanted to play like I think you could argue that like maybe Ram is a bit better here than a Queen because it's a little bit more
Mm,
open, but
mm-hmm.
I think you're probably just playing your Flashpoint comp regardless of the map.
Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Now we got some people in chat. Aaron saying, "Let's go, team. Dust it off. Don't read the negative. Fire." Milky Delight says, "Fire me up." Aaron PSI says, "Winnable." Milky Delight says, "Put me in, coach." Aaron says, "We we wish we had you here, buddy, but we're keeping it positive. Zero ego at OMG." Milky Delight says 100 ego uh, at Milky. And say hi to Crispy for me. Aaron's like, nah, Milky, ego isn't allowed. We're good sports. Aw. I think I think when you're doing like widow duels and stuff like that, you should have a high ego. You should be like, I am the best person in this lobby right
You
now.
gotta if you're not confidently contesting the enemy widow, I think you are legitimately at a disadvantage. You
Mhm.
gotta have that DPS ego.
Yes. Mhm. Yeah. That was fun to watch. Ah. Again, it was like really close. Even though the score says 1-3, honestly, and I said it with like Hello Kitties as well. It could have gone either way. There's just few like micro adjustments for like
The
individual
maps
team
have all
play.
been very close.
Yeah. Kaz writes, Aaron, your team is genuinely scary to play against. This was a very close series. We're sweating so hard. Gotta get that prize. PSI writes. Aaron's like, TY, TY. This really means this is a really tough match. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I think if they were able to shield off Winter on that high ground, then they might have been able to, uh, like OMG might have been able to clutch it. But then again, it's also like there's that and positioning on the people who did get picked off by the Widow could have been better. So it's just like, yeah, you don't want to put all the pressure on the tank. Um, but man, mm,
Yeah, a lot of things need to be going right in a poke comp to just kind of enable your widow.
right. See, Aaron writes, proud of them either way. Kaz writes, we should be. They're playing well. All right, well, let's see. This is taking really long. Uh, oh, wait. Are are you R question mark? You wrote hold or fusion. Oh, lol. Hold is not R. Let's see, quote, hold is not R. Captain lost too much blood. LOL. Alright, so Naya wrote R question mark, but like earlier Naya wrote hold and then yeah, okay, so let me hit them with the R. I was about to be like, hey, Fusion Academy, you lost another pause because it's taking way too long. The longer we pause, the more people are like, oh, okay, nothing's happening. Alright, Fury says someone bandage them up. Truly. Okay, Kaz is going in. Alright. Need an actual R from Fusion Okay, I'm calling them out for not properly Ring up. Okay, this is y'all's second pause for the match. Correct, Kaz, correct. Yeah, this pause is, this wait for, so it's, it's funny reading the comments because, Naya writes R with a question mark, and I'm like, bruh, you wrote hold, and they're like, oh wait, they're, oh, aw, um, we got a sorry prod, it's all good. Are they alive? Uh, good question. Oh, they're actually bleeding. Oh, 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 actually bleeding. I thought that was just a okay. Well, I guess so. Naya, I guess, accidentally cut themselves, and so. All right. Well, maybe we gotta find a swap. I'm probably gonna hit them with a third one in 2 minutes because pauses are only 5 minutes long, and we've waited for a while. Um,
Don't let anyone tell you Overwatch can't be dangerous.
true. All right, this is where they say posture check, water check. Are we staying hydrated?
My posture is kind of atrocious right now, I cannot lie.
Let's see, gotta roll those shoulder blades back here. Hear some of the bones crackle. Okay, so oh man, Fusion Academy has done so well right now, and that's with like so they're like solid wins were the ones. So the two solid wins were from their ball comp, and then this last map was a nail biter. Could have gone either way. And yeah, what do you think of the far swap?
If they
Oh, go ahead.
try to whip out the, I guess they don't have Mr. Mountain Mike in, so I guess they won't be going ball here. I think the far swap is, I guess if you're comfortable on it, I don't love picking it into a good Widow. I just think they're, I don't know. I guess I'm not sure what they're looking for with it. Like, I guess you're just trying to kind of spam out the Widow angle early, but I'm not sure exactly what they were hunting for with that, I suppose.
Okay. All right. Okay, we are all around. Okay, that took way too long. But I guess Winter wrote R, and I'm usually looking for the point of contact to hit the R button, because sometimes if I have too many people on the team saying R, I'm like, wait, which team are you from again? But yeah, so I thought like maybe the
Initiating match.
I thought the fire was just for like maybe disruption because you have the concussion and the knockback.
Yeah, I think it can work out. Like, because Widow's a little more squishy, if you kind of pre-fire the angle you think she's going to be holding, it can be a little dangerous to kind of poke into that as Widow. But I think in general that matchup probably still favors Widow.
Ready for battle.
Ooh, we both have horses online.
Horses coming out.
Now, let's see. OMG has the faster comp because they have the double speed. But we'll have like a mid-fight rush for speed. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this goes. Because you need speed on Flashpoint because of how quickly it just ticks away.
Both teams going with the Curie Lucio.
Oh, Curie Lucio? No, they swap?
Super necessary in this comp.
Yeah, because there's nothing to cleanse.
Yeah, there's not much that cleanse on the other side. general, I'd probably stick with the Juno.
Yeah.
Maybe
Alright.
even the
We got Fortify already forced out and Great Wall coming out of Moth.
Moth
Yeah.
Hive.
Moth Hive.
Hard Overwatch has the all capital letters, so
I know.
know.
I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just pick the first 4 letters and call it.
Close enough, but yeah, that'll be a fast fight one from Fusion
Yeah.
Academy. These chokes can be tough to walk through.
Especially with the May.
Wall fast.
Mhm.
May here looking for the wall.
Good javelin coming in.
But yeah, ironically, I think Juno does a better job of keeping work with them.
Oh yeah, I think so too. I think Curie not as necessary, but ooh, and Jagger on. Yeah.
Struggling to get through these choke points.
Yeah. No, we have JT
playing like
swapping over. Oh, they have a Tracer.
They got the May and the Reaper.
Right. So composition-wise, it's really difficult to just walk into them. They have to, like, I guess, wait for cooldowns against Fusion Academy.
Just set up your Tracer somewhere, because they don't have any tools to really deal with your Tracer kind of on an off angle. Looks like that's what JT's looking
got
for.
the pulse coming out, but the Fortified and Suzu is used already.
Eat it with the big health pool of Fortified. They will get a touch here, but their team did full rotate point.
And Syntax has their ult.
See what gets committed here. We see they
with the fight swapped over. Both Katsuna's matched and beat.
Everyone's ulting.
Yeah.
Like Fusion Academy still has the advantage.
Right.
I think by the time Kitsune had come out, OMG, it looks like they had lost a few people already. They're gonna swap over to the May now.
Okay, so they're gonna try to match. I mean,
very close to the Americanos here.
We have Winter with Blossom already. I mean, we've got 3 ults on board and kind of a dry fight for OMG.
That's interesting. Really early.
Good.
Not gonna find much. JT did that getting
Good
caught
pick.
on the wall is pretty tough though. Probably gonna force them to just completely back out here.
Yeah. They're just gonna have
They
to.
do not want to get staggered here. Jaeger must be flying really low.
Ooh, and gets the pick.
That, and he's not gonna catch the wave either.
Yeah. And I mean, good.
Looking to catch even more. I guess they don't have the point yet, so maybe it's not as bad. But yeah, they realize that now.
It's like, oh wait, we got a cap.
Easy back to go ahead and get that point cap in.
No, good job on the DPS for not just throwing their ults out there. I definitely know they sure could have. So they've got good, strong ults coming on board. You can May wall off the freeze for people to escape.
Well, they do have this Reaper stuck in the backline here.
Finn
He's
is
gonna go
out.
ahead and pop it. Bell gonna come in. A good spear gonna stun him out of some of it.
The beat comes out, but it's just a little too late.
Jaeger monster already down, and everyone else on the other side of this building.
And that's a team kill.
That's gonna be a rough fight for them, and they only were able to force out the Reaper ult.
Right.
Which means they're still walking directly into this blizzard.
Yeah. And well, they do
a lot of tools to deal with this blizzard.
And they have Coffee and Curie ult coming up, but I feel like by the time Fusion Academy gets to this fight, they're gonna have their Curie ult as well.
They're able to catch the
wall.
Block up.
Freeze is invested in.
But do have the Fortify and the
good Suzu.
Completely disengage here. So that'll be a ult not super effective there.
And they're not gonna be able to touch.
Full committing in here, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing happening there, and this is gonna be their point life already.
Wow. I mean, that's the thing with Flashpoint. You could potentially turn it around. I've seen a reverse sweep happen, but this is going to be pretty tough. I mean, yeah. I mean, they have 4, but like, Fusion Academy have 3, and 3 of them are just as strong as the 4 that are going to be on board for OMG.
Dare I say 2 of them are very similar.
And we got Freeze invested in. The beat is early. Didn't really get much value here. Yeah.
Gonna catch a few, but Jaeger monster with his own response.
Yeah, good freeze. Oh, and it's just the coffee's coming out. But man, Syntax is trying, but it is just.
Yeah. Also trying to get anything with that dupe. Oh god,
They were able to get one, but it's just not worth it for their life.
That's gonna put them in a really dire position
Yeah,
here.
they burned 4 ults and couldn't cap the point. And now Winter has their Blossom, and Wee's gonna have their rush.
Yeah, this is starting to look real scary. Yeah, potentially Kitsune Blossom.
Winter
That's
gets
gonna be
stunned,
spears
but
as
gets
well, gonna leave you available for that Blossom. Yeah, Winter knows that it's gonna go into a minute.
But they
come online to cancel it out.
Yeah.
Good. This Kitsune committed, but it's put in an awkward spot. They can get great use out of it. And now a nice wall.
Good wall coming out.
Kill you too. Could potentially go down here.
Ooh, good job on boss blocking on Weasley.
Never dies. They'll catch him now, and they will get this point flip. So it is going to be 99 to potentially their tournament life here. So no point losses on this one available for them.
And OMG has their they have their ults again, which is really impressive.
They're gonna try and force their way through this top. Looking like to this the result. They catch this May.
Kind of chill.
Block
Ooh, good job. Good B coming out.
They're gonna counter aggressive to this room. Jaeger wants their walled in.
Freezes in. Good cleanse coming out.
Catch everything. And now the counter blizzard.
And they get Naya, which is important.
The May is now weak here. They're able to finish that off, which means they're up 1 in this fight. They do lose Boss Bloom.
This is good.
Now trying to walk through this room. Wall not gonna quite catch anyone.
Yeah.
That'll lead to Fusion Academy resetting, waiting for reinforcements.
But I could also see the wall potentially been for a just keeping them away from point.
JT needs to be careful. That's going to be wall first early.
Yeah.
They're getting a little bit weak, and that's going to open it up for him. They do have to keep Kitsune in this high ground, but if the carry has to drop it,
and beat comes in.
Naya going to give a beat to give them a little bit more staying power in this fight.
And good job on
Trades
Syntax.
coming out on either side, but Boss Bloom dying with that duplicate online. It looks like they won't cost them too much. Syntax finding 2 in this fight.
Look at Syntax. Gets like a 3k. Yeah, I do find it interesting, the Bastion pick. I'm trying to figure out why. Like, it just makes him even slower, and I don't know.
Yeah, can't say that I really know what they're searching for there.
Right.
I guess
What they're cooking.
Some instant damage power. Not too sure.
Taking flight.
But that'll be OMG keeping their lives aligned here.
Yeah, I could also see trying to like burn through an Arista, but
does a good job taking down Maywalls, I suppose.
Yeah. So Rush is done.
They committed
kind
here.
of tight that
Bash is pretty terrifying.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, Winter will be catching 2 this fight.
Yeah.
I'm doing with the background, but that'll be a clean fight for Fusion Academy.
I kind of wish that OMG would have kited that instead of walked into it. I think they could have just let the ult play out and then re-engage instead of like trying to fight it.
Yeah, with this Bastion, you really need to be kiting this form, especially if it's Kitsune. Very dangerous to walk into.
Yeah.
Off looking for this wall again. They're scared to walk in here. Jaeger will finally commit in. I'm gonna rotate Alley. What are they doing? They're just kind of leaving their tank alone. He needs help.
Ooh, and then just gets picked out here.
Too indecisive on that. They wanted to rotate Alley, then realized they need to come back main. The Blizzard is good, but they've already lost their tank. They really can't commit to this fight.
They don't want to die here. Ooh, and we have Coffee committed for this.
Without their tank,
yeah.
Immediately gonna fall.
Ooh, and She Prime gets picked off of that. Yeah, they should have.
Really tough. They had beat available as well.
I think a reset, but right now they're staggering here too.
They pop this Kitsune like immediately.
Yeah.
As soon as they get it here, 94%, 96, turning it up.
She Prime's coming in.
Yeah,
Someone's gotta touch.
Pop it immediately,
but I don't think they're gonna touch. They're not gonna touch. No.
Yeah, they're not gonna quite touch. A little bit of a miscoordination at the end there, and that's gonna be Fusion Academy winning the series.
That's a GG's. Woo! Ooh my gosh, I love that. I missed out on that intro. That's such a good intro. Yeah, look at Syntax. Beautiful, like weaving of damage to heals. Very nice. Okay, well, that is
Yeah,
that.
that'll be our finals.
That'll be our finals. I will ask if they want to be interviewed. I will also tell them to keep it humble. So let me see. Oh, what did Aaron write? Oh, let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you for. Okay, I will do that next time. Yeah, I'll get that sorted out. Where is it? General. Okay, let's see. Do you? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Mm. Okay, so now we just wait. He says yes. All right. Are you ready to migrate over? I guess I have to drag you. Full team. All right. All right, I'm gonna drag you in first, okay?
Okay.
Alrighty.
Winston, we have a problem.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Congratulations, everybody. Yeah. Wow. That was.
Yippee!
Congrats. So, usually how interviews run, you say your name, whether it's your battle tag or your Discord, whatever you feel comfortable, what role you play on the team, your thoughts on tonight's match, and then I guess your overall, like thoughts on the tournament and what you want. I guess what you want in the future for, yeah, what you guys are gonna do after the tournament match.
Okay.
Okay, so whoever wants to go first. Also, I will say, keep it strictly to this match and this match only when you talk
Yeah.
about stuff. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
Yeah, we all. If you know, you
Yeah, week
know.
one, that was us. Yeah, week
Yeah,
one.
Uh-huh. All right. Anyone is
Hey,
welcome to go first.
you go first. I think we
All
got on the
right.
list.
All right. I'm Ham Sandwich. I'm their coach. I got kidnapped not too long ago to coach for them.
Ooh. Yeah,
So
I heard.
I've been working with them because I've played with Maka and Winter on other teams.
Hey, yo!
So I felt comfortable. And Love. I almost forgot Love. I shouldn't have forgotten Love. I was like, I knew I'm missing someone. So I played with them. I know them.
Nice.
I was like, I'll help them out with this. And we've made a lot of progress just in the past few weeks getting ready for this. And I did not have a doubt. So I was a little surprised that we dropped a map, but they figured it out and they realized the mistakes we made and we just cleaned up. And
Nice.
yeah, the rest is
Yeah,
history.
we didn't play Arissa early enough. That's the problem.
We didn't play Arissa early enough, and
Of
we just kind of yeah. I don't know. We're playing quick play for that round.
I see. Well, that's awesome that you took up the coaching position. Did they have to like beg on their gamer keyboards or whatever to be like,
No,
please?
we just showed up. He was just there.
Okay.
Yeah, well, like Winter was like, "You want to coach with us since you play for a higher team?" And I was like, "Sure." So I brought my other support duo with me to just kind of coach them and just watch games because we thought it was fun to take a break from harder scrims to just kind of hang out with them.
Yeah.
So, and it was nice to see how the game is played in different elos and stuff.
Heck yeah. That's awesome.
Really refreshing.
Well, yeah. Kudos. Sir Tom is also a coach, and I think it's great when coaches do extend themselves to the lower ranked teams because, I mean, it's we need the love out here. Mhm.
Yeah, you gotta spread all that skill around to help
Coaches
everybody
do
Exactly.
out.
need more love. All love to coaches.
True, that as well. Yeah. Well, awesome.
Who's going
Mike
next?
or Naya, you want to go next? Naya's technically the top. Ham was
And
only there because he
kind of want to go
he streamed.
last if I can.
Last. All right.
Oh no.
I'll go. So, my name is Mountain Mike. I played tank for the Team Fusion, and overall this match, yeah, I was nervous going into it. Not gonna lie.
Mhm.
The only character that kept me sane and comfortable was playing ball.
Ah.
He
JQ
is
made
the
me
ball one trick.
yeah. JQ made me kind of nervous on that one.
Mhm. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Very nice. And then what are your plans after this tournament?
Probably keep going wherever I end up. I don't know.
Okay. Hey,
See where the
that's
wind takes
okay.
them.
Yeah, it's okay to not know. Nice. Yeah. We did get to see your Junkrat earlier in the season, but it seems like yeah.
I wish I played it tonight. But
Yeah, missed
My brat.
opportunities.
maybe next time.
Maybe.
Next
Nice.
season.
Next season. Yeah.
All
All right. I'll bring it to someone else if they want to.
Okay.
Kazi.
Next on the list is me, I believe.
That's how that works. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
First off, I love this org. I've been playing
Aw.
since the summer tournament in like 2022, I think. I played for
Okay.
the Sinister Six.
Ooh.
I thought I recognized you.
Yeah.
Yes,
Wait, were you
sir.
wasn't there one person who's like maybe that's Critic, because Critic was like the flanking Cassidy.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
the flanking Cassidy. Those
Okay.
flanks went hard though.
Mhm.
Anyways, I've been around this org for a really long time, and
Aw.
I'm really glad that I got to not get second place this time.
Heck yeah. W.
Exactly. But I'm really proud of my team. I think they all played very well. I've been practicing my little heart out on the Juno character
Heck yes.
every single day in that ranked on that grind. But yeah, shout out my team. Thanks for carrying me.
I mean, you did your
You're
part too.
No,
You're
it
welcome,
does
I
not take
guess.
one person is not one team. Remember that, guys.
Exactly.
True.
Mhm.
But other than that, after this, I don't know. I want to see what my teammates do. Maybe follow them around for a bit.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm a bit of a leech in that sense. I like seeing what other people are doing and leeching off their success.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, fun games and OMG, you guys did really great. That was a fun match. Keep doing what you're doing. Practice up. Work with your coaches. You'll get better. And I hope I get to see you players another time.
Heck yeah. Nice.
All right, I think it's Maka's turn now.
Gulp.
Oh, God.
Hi, I'm Maka. I play Flex DPS for Fusion, and this was my first ever tourney I've ever played in, and it has
Aw.
been a roller coaster. But
Aw.
I will definitely look forward to future tourneys in this org. It's very
yeah.
fun.
Heck yeah.
And yeah. Gulp.
It's okay, Marcus.
That's
It's
all.
okay.
I was gonna say you were added a little later in the season too. So I think
Yeah,
so.
I kind of got poached.
Oh.
It was from like a
well,
really bad team though. So.
Okay. So it was a good.
Hey.
It's good.
Don't say nothing.
Okay.
Not like gameplay bad, but like they were. Anyways.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
They weren't first place like us.
Yeah.
True.
All right, it's
For
Mighty
sure.
Owl's turn.
Mighty
Uh,
Owl's
Let's go, Mighty Owl.
Well, I mean, hi, I'm Mighty Owl. I'm the LFGS co-owner. Arctic Fox. No, no, it's not Arctic Fox. Archer
Wait,
Centauri
yeah, who
is
is the
the
new?
yeah. So Archer Centauri is the original owner. Like, is the person who created LFGS, and I just took on the role of maintaining and keeping the server alive. And there got to one point where the mods were like, "Hey, maybe you should be a co-owner because you involve yourself so much." I was like, sure, I'd love to. So I took on the position, and here we are. And I ended up being the tourney like host because we had somebody else sign up for it. Well, they interviewed for the position and just couldn't deliver. They tried to have two tournaments go and both fell. And then this last one was like, also didn't work out. So I was like, no, we need to have a tournament for 2024 before it's over. So I was like, all right, well, if they can't do it, I'll just do it myself. And here we are. And now we have
Well,
the
you
grand
put
final.
together a great tournament.
I was
Oh,
about to
thank
say
you.
you did an amazing job.
Oh,
You
thank
did
you.
a really, really good job.
Thank you. I
Can I get a
definitely.
round of applause?
Oh,
Aw.
thank you. Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Well, I could not have done it without my team, my LFGS admin team. They are like my backbone, and why I can keep sane. And also, kudos to all the casters that wanted to volunteer. Sir Tom, Noah's Ark. Yeah.
A
So.
round of
Shout
applause,
out
everybody.
Asmund. Shout out Asmund.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Rest in peace. I mean, hey, you know what? Sometimes IRL, I always tell my teammates that your in real life obligations always come first, and so don't
yeah,
ever
absolutely
feel
true.
bad about it. Yeah. Yep.
Asmund's probably not gonna see this, but I love you, man.
Oh.
I miss you.
Much love,
doing
brother.
good.
Yeah. All right. Well, who would like to be next?
It's
Hi, I'm Love.
Hey.
Welcome to you
Hey.
too. So I was the tank for most of that. I was the Russell One Trick. So this is very emotional because I have to quit for personal reasons. So playing with this team for past couple of months has been amazing. This is my first tourney that I've actually won. I've been playing a long fucking time, but here we are.
Yeesh, well, congratulations on the W.
Yeah, so it's been awesome to play with these group of people. I'm happy I'm here, and thank you guys for everything. And yeah, it was awesome. Thank you.
Don't make me cry on broadcast, Love. Don't make me cry on broadcast.
Yeah.
Love you, man.
Love you, Love.
All right, next person. Next.
It's Tom's turn. It's Tom's turn.
It's Tom's turn.
Oh, it's me, Tom.
Wait. Sir Tom is the coach for Warrior Cats. Let's listen in.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's us.
Great.
We do meow as a group before every match.
Nice,
Fuck with that.
I love that heavy.
Yeah, anyway, next.
Go on, Wheezy.
Me. I'm Wheezy. I play support. I work tonight. And I got home just in time for the 5th map.
Yeah, so that means you get your prize pool, W. I was worried about you. I was so worried. I was like, oh no, are they not gonna let you play? But that's awesome.
No, they let me play.
W.
Yeah, tonight was more like we'll do it for Wheezy, but Wheezy came through.
Heck yes. Their work came through, W.
Yeah.
That's
My
why we
boss
lost
said
the
you don't have to
games.
mop tonight.
For
Shout out to my manager, Jenny. She's the best.
Heck yes. Cool. So what role do you... Okay, you said you play...
I play support. Mostly Kiriko. I just like Kiriko.
I get it.
That's good.
And then what are your plans for after this tournament?
I'm currently in 2 tournaments. One in Shadow, for Division 4 with a team called Pulse, and I'm in SPCS, another different tournament with Bees Nuts.
Heck yes. Oh, that's
I came up with the name.
That's amazing.
These nuts.
There we go.
Nuts.
Yeah. Very
And
nice.
yeah, this is my second tournament win.
Ooh, congratulations. Wow, that's
Not in
a
the
nice
looking for gold scrims.
yeah, that's a nice resume you got building up. Nice.
Oh,
I
it's
had a
me.
lot of fun in the map I played and a lot of fun with the team.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, I think we're done. I think we got through everybody.
Yeah, we're done. We're done.
What?
You can't forget the goats. Come on.
Come on, Winter.
My name's Winter. I was the hit scan for like this entire time. How I felt about the series? I missed a lot more shots on Havana than I wish I did.
I get it.
But you clutched.
I should have.
Yeah, but you clutched at the end. Whew.
I did. Somehow. And
you did swap off first, so we did say that
Yeah.
Boss Blossom is the better widow. But you went back on.
He was diffing me left, right, and center. What I want to do, honestly, I want to come back. I want to come back for the winter season. This is like probably this is my favorite league I've ever played in. So I definitely want to come back again.
Winter in the winter season.
Winter in the winter season.
That's my legacy. That's my legacy arc. Also, I want to say thank you to everyone that was supporting us in the chat. I know a lot of people that we know, like very closely, were watching. So thank you to everyone that was watching.
Yes.
Shout out Balake.
Shout out Balake. I could do a full shout out list, but that actually take like 5 minutes.
Yes, thank you all the viewers and the chatters in our Twitch channel. Yes.
And last but not least.
Okay. I've got the mute. I've got the mute just ready. I'm kidding.
Don't be weird, Naya.
Don't be weird. That's
so
crazy.
I am the team captain of Fusion Academy. I feel like us tonight, we did our best. I think everybody could agree with that. Up on my end though, as a main sport, I feel like I could have played a lot better. For any of my collegiate friends out there, probably not the best scene that you saw me here tonight up in LFG, but I want to give shout outs to any Seton Hill members that were watching, so much appreciated. But as a main sport, I feel like this team has grown, especially with the coaching of Ham coming in. He's been helping me a lot, building up on the Brig Junior compositions, so much appreciated. I think, as I said, I could have done better, but going forward, I might just focus more upon collegiate stuff. I told the guys, I told a couple of the guys, for the ones that don't know, this might be my last. This could be. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I feel like
Damn, y'all losing
the
two
collegiate
people.
scene.
GG, go next.
Team's losing me.
I'm not done yet. I feel like the collegiate scene though has built respect for me, and anybody out there that does it, best of luck. I know a lot of people. I actually just had a person that's from Full Sail University. They were affected by Hurricane Milton, so yeah, I got to chat with them about that. But yeah, they were okay. But Fusion Academy, this isn't the end of us. I think everybody kind of predicted that we were going to do well. That was our first ever scene up in that interview, that first ever match. We told ourselves that we're going to be a team that's not going to be, giving up. And I feel like tonight as players, we definitely stepped up and just up on the last map. I definitely played a lot better.
Yeah,
But
the last map was a very, very dominant show. Yes, of everybody's skills. It seemed like.
Because I was there.
Exactly.
Let's see. Is there anything else that I want to add up onto this? Because this is like the last interview of looking for gold scrims before that next season. I want to thank you, everyone that's watching, teams that we've played. I know that it was extremely hard for you guys to get, a couple wins up on us. But look at it as experience, look at it to improve up on. And yeah, just best luck throughout whatever you do. If you still complain or play Overwatch, really. Yeah.
Heck yeah. That is great. Yes, I think good job to both teams and Fusion Academy. Huge congratulations. I will be getting in touch with. I'll create a channel for the placements and yeah, GG's tonight. It was very fun to cast, and we shall. I mean, we'll see who we see for next season. We'll have a LFGS 2025 winter
Y'all be
tournament.
there.
Sometime
Y'all be
in
there.
like probably mid to late January is what we're gonna look at for the admin team before we start making posts. But yes, congratulations. Rest
I do want
well.
to say
Uh-huh.
one more thing, Mighty.
Yeah.
I
No, get the
appreciate
mute button
you
ready.
guys
Ready,
as
ready.
staff. Any person that
Uh-huh.
did staff for the server, much appreciated. I know
Yes.
that we've had rough times with our organization. You know everything about it. I just thank you.
Well, I appreciate it. I really appreciate the appreciation. Yeah. We do our best to create an environment for the I guess diamond below people. So I'm glad that there's a space there, and we try to keep it as friendly as possible. Yeah, we like the LFGS community. We want to keep it strong, happy, and alive. Yeah. Thank you.
All right,
Well,
team.
we shall pick out Sir Tom and I will pick out the MVPs, and yeah, great job, GG's, and until next time, everybody.
GG.
See you, Mighty.
Bye.
Fusion
Bye.
Winston, we have a problem.
Woo! All right. How you doing? Are you managing?
Yeah, I'm just
Whew.
tired.
Yeah, it's like 12:30. Well, it's 12:30 my time, but wow, that's a lot of good energy over there.
Yeah.
And they kept it clean. Also, I wanted to hype you up more, but I also kind of got the sense just like, I don't want to be on the spot. Ew, it's not my interview. It's like I already have
No, you
been on
gotta
the
gotta let
spotlight.
gotta let them have their
Have their
spotlight,
fun.
you know.
Yes. Okay, well, from tonight's game, who do we want for the MVPs? Uh,
I mean, I think we saw a lot of good play coming out.
oh yeah.
Honestly, everyone around. It's a tough one. Who are you leaning towards?
Okay, so I will probably start with like OMG Americana eSports. Let me pull up yeah, so there was a little bit of a discussion in DMs. I haven't been the most studious when it comes to, but I did get everybody's like updated screenshots, and I just didn't do the the greatest on like posting it so everybody else could see it. Uh, but I will do that a little bit later. But I believe I have OMG all here. Um, so we have the tank, Milky Delight, Boss Blossom, JT, Syntax, and She Prime. So last time it was given to Boss Blossom, because of their really good like as a DPS player, they were able to mark the tracer, they were able to take the duels, they had a lot of versatile play in their like hero pool. Um, I think Syntax is really good as a support player, keeping the tank alive as much as they possibly could. She Prime did well too, but I would probably, if I were going to pick, I think it'd be either Boss Blossom or Syntax. My bias would maybe go with Syntax because I haven't seen,
Yeah,
because we just
give the support some
recently,
love. I thought
yeah.
Syntax played well. There's a lot going on. It's hard to manage as a support, especially on those ball comps. You come back each time from spawn knowing you're about to get dived right over again. So keeping that mental up can be tough, and I thought
Yeah.
they did a good job competing tonight.
Right. I would also say like Jagger Monster. Uh, like I think
I'm
they.
always biased towards the tank.
Yeah, you're always see like I think Tank did really like they did their darndest to like keep alive, like keep the mental yeah. So I feel like that's kind of a coin toss too because it's like I do want to give recognition because Tank is not an easy role and like as we mentioned in stream they have so much weight on their shoulder and that the I mean since they are like the spearhead of the team that sometimes they get overlooked or they get like kind of shit talked more than they deserve. So yeah. So I'd either say Syntax or Jagger Monster. What do you think? Okay, you said bias to Tank. Huh?
I'm always biased towards the tank.
Always.
I think we give it the Syntax.
Okay.
We give it the Syntax.
Okay.
Give the support a little love.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll go Syntax then. And then when it comes to Fusion Academy, so Fusion Academy has a pretty large roster. Oh shoot. Let me see. Oh, it's not. I'm having the wrong button.
I was leaning towards Winter for this one.
You're leaning towards Winter.
I thought the Widow play, even though it evened up a little bit there, they kind of absolutely opened the map up on offense. And I thought the Tracer play was actually really good as well. Even if the pulse bombs weren't always showing up in the kill feed, they were always forcing a lot of resources, and they were doing a really good job, kind of just pulling attention and forcing other off angles.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm spacing out. Yeah, no, I agree. I was looking at like I was like it's also I guess my brain's like oh gosh it's also getting like because I was zooming out and I was looking at all the names. I was like oh yeah, Mika's in there. Or yeah. Oh, let's see. I think yeah, Winter did really well. I was like I mean the ball comp was pretty damn impressive
Yeah, I
from
think
Mr. Mountain
both
Mike.
of the tanks were very good as well.
Yeah, so like when Mr. Mountain Mike was in, I mean they just did a I mean, yes, the other teams followed up with their rollout, but like without that like solid disruption, I mean, I think those the two wins from Fusion Academy that were just like easy wins in my or seemed easier in my opinion was because they played that ball comp and like OMG just struggled to figure out I mean, my team would struggle to figure out what to do. So like in that regards, I think Mr. Mountain Mike, but I do agree like Winter did clutch it at the very end for that like Havana match. Like if they had not gotten those two to almost 3 kills, then it would have been like a 2-4.
Yeah, I'd be totally happy going either way here.
Either way, yeah, okay. I was trying to think anybody else. I mean, I think everybody else like so like when we give out MVPs, it's because they did something above and beyond than just playing their role. And I'm not saying like just playing your role isn't important. Like it is really good when you are playing your role, but like doing something just extra. Um, mhm. Oh man. Okay, so I picked the first one. I'll let you pick the second one. How about that? Because I don't think we can go. Well, you did say Winter originally, so I'm.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I'll
you
go
did say.
with. I mean, both the tanks are very good, so I'm gonna bias it and give it to the person that was in the whole time. But
Okay.
both the tanks played
Yeah.
absolutely fantastic.
Okay, cool. All right, so we have Winter from Fusion Academy and OMG eSports. We have Syntax. So great. So first place Fusion Academy, second OMG eSports Americano, and Sir Tom, my co-caster, always very very good. You're like one of the top tier casters here. We didn't get to see Nihilus, but I think they're just really busy with life, and then that makes sense. But like you are like so good at casting. I don't know. I will rewatch and listen to your casting because it's something that I aspire to.
Oh well, I appreciate that. That's very sweet. I always like casting with you. You're a fun co-caster.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to getting even better. So, because I know I still sometimes end up running into whatever you're saying. I'm like, ah, shoot, I need to give more space because, yeah. But I think that just.
I think everyone tends to ramble a bit. I'm certainly guilty of it myself.
I appreciate the understanding. Well, it has been such an honor, and I hope to see you and maybe your warrior
Yeah, we
cats
really
for
really
winter
enjoyed this
tournament.
team. Perhaps we'll be back if I can.
Yeah.
Schedules get busy around that time,
Yeah.
but I'll see if I can round these
Makes sense.
cats up.
Oh, sounds great. Well, GG's.
Yeah. Good cast. Good cast.
Yeah.